YouTube stream going right now. So just bear with me for a second. Sorry. Oh, okay. I think it's... Is it going? There we go. Okay, YouTube is now live. Okay, we're good now. But no, I appreciate you saying so though. Thank you. No, we've been pretty steady throughout the last few years. Thankfully, people still remembered us. Store owning content creator. The Goober G, I appreciate that. Yeah. No, it's definitely been a journey to say the least. Oh, what was that? Oh, let me go back to Twitch chat. There we go. MJ, what's going on? Daffy. MJ from Del. Yo, let's go. What's going on, man? And Tiscani, thank you for the bits. Let's go, guys. No, thank you guys for joining in. Tonight's going to be continuing the editing stream, finally getting back to it. I actually made sure to just recover the last few days. It just kind of hit me hard last Friday, and it was just like the super flu. I don't know. And so it started with like a fever and congestion, and then just misery, flat out misery the last few days. And today's not as bad, but it's still there. But you know, that's why I still took my time getting on, but we're surviving. Yeah, no, seriously, been a minute, brother. Yo, yeah, seriously, yo. Good seeing you, man. You guys are just joining in. Here, let me put some I'm editing. Well, right now I'm in the middle of editing my my playthrough right now of Final Fantasy before I schedule out a date of, you know, play the end of it right now. So it's long time coming for sure. And so I'm kind of like delaying the inevitable. Right now I'm working through tax season right now. For those of you who own a business, this is one of the worst times, or you know, what's it called here? It's like, it's one of the, you know, tax season is always the worst just because you have to go through everything. It takes a while. And, you know, for those of you who have business partners and investors, there's many people you have to communicate with and you have to get letters out. It's just a wacky time. We love, yo, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Let's go. Appreciate that. Franchise dream. Oh, Storm Hail. If it's I don't know how long it's been since you've seen us. It came to a screeching halt 3 years ago. Ultimately, you know, long story short, I trusted the wrong, you know, hold on a sec, give me a second here. Let me just put on some background music for you guys and then we can keep talking. Hold on a sec. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Oh, that's really loud. That's my bad. There we go. Yeah, no, if you haven't been following for a while, essentially what happened was, you know, long story short, ultimately I take the blame for it. I'm not gonna by the way, for those of you on TikTok, I'm on Twitch right now, on Twitch and YouTube. So the middle screen you're seeing on the TikTok screen is the OBS screen and the top screen is just the raw camera feed. But no, I essentially, you know, 3 years ago, you know, since the beginning, you know, I trusted the wrong people. Ultimately, you know, we went viral on TikTok. Things went really well, and then you know, things were like blowing up, and you know, we had this momentum going for us, and you know, spoke with a lot of people, and you know, pretty much we were convinced into franchising the business. You know, we weren't ready. I mean, obviously, hindsight, we weren't ready. Like there's so much work that needed to be done, but ultimately, I listened. You know, we discussed as a team and we went for it. But you know, we trusted the wrong people. We listened to the advice of, you know, the experts and everything too. Trusted the wrong franchisees, and ultimately just like, you know, myriad of bad decisions and just, you know, making a lot of mistakes, right? We ultimately just, you know, it came to a crashing halt because funds went out of control. We were in an immense amount of debt trying to build that infrastructure, and it just didn't work out. And 3 years ago, I almost declared bankruptcy and just closed the business. So, you know, I tell people all the time, like, you know, the reason you haven't really seen a lot is because we've just been surviving. Over seven figures and 7 figures in debt, and you know, it was just like, how are we gonna do this? And in the last 2.5, almost now 3 years. We paid off close to over $1 million of the debt. We're down to the last few hundred right now, and we're finally in rebuild mode, where we can finally put money back into the business, start creating new things again, and just start progressing forward again. It's kind of the biggest thing right now. So that's what we've been up to. I know for those of you on Twitch, and if you guys have been in the streams before, I know I talk about it all the time, but I do get new people coming in every so often that don't know what's been going on. But, you know, on top of paying off the debt, we've been figuring out a way, you know, this is our 11th year business. So we're just like, all right, how are we going to move forward from here, right? I mean, do we give up on the whole franchising? Do we need to reinvent ourselves? And it's kind of all the above. You know, we have, you know, one of the blessings that came from not working out is, you know, we discovered the things that didn't work. You know, I'm not going to say too that the business plan was actually like, you know, terrible, because the one store that we did help open was going to be our flagship store, is doing well. It's not ours anymore. They've broken off. They're their own store right now. But, you know, that was the proof of concept. And, you know, so for me, like, knowing that, I was like, no, I'm not going to quit, because I know that there's something, you know, there's something here. But obviously, given our circumstances, we gotta like gather ourselves again and reinvent ourselves to move forward. So yeah, we are. And so, yeah, no, we've been in, you know, so the home store itself too is going through some big changes right now. I'm actually in the middle of refinancing a lot of our position right now, so that we can put some, number one, we can put some capital back into the store. There's some repairs that got to be done. Furniture got to be replaced. We're making a huge investment into the hobby section of the store. So everything from like Warhammer to Gunpla. So if you guys are interested, if you guys go to the website, we just uploaded, then if you guys are Gunpla builders, there's the new Perfect Grade new Gundam that's coming out anytime now, actually. Shipments are going to start soon. We're literally kicking off the Gunpla area with that. So that's going to come in. We have a few amount of those available for pre-order. If you guys want to check it out, we have a kind of like a bundle sale going on. You guys want to go check that out there. I just realized something's not showing. There we go. I was like over on Twitch. I'm like, where's my animations? I'm like, oh, I just don't have the screen up. Jumble, thank you very much for the sub. Taffy, I got the payoff quote today. It's 29,000. So if you pay off the anime card, it goes to Ringo. You guys think I was lying about that? I wasn't lying. We will support that. We will support that panda girl, that panda person. I'm not lying though. One of you guys buy it and you guys are like, yo, send it to Ringo. I will go. Beyblade C has been going strong. I haven't been in the store to check on both them recently. We are going to be opening up an account with Hasbro to start selling Beyblades at the store officially. We do sell it at the San Jose store right now, but wait, what? That's weird. Oh, no worries, Storm Hail. When it's all said and done, you know, it's what doesn't. I think the phrase is right. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Bing, is that I don't mean this offensively, and I hope you don't take it offensively. Do you mean, is that a legitimate question? Or like are you like asking legitimately how hard is it? It also depends on what kind of instant ramen you're talking about, whether it's the cup or the packaged one. The cup is the easiest, obviously, but the packaged ones take a little bit more work. I want to play against the staff at the home store. Yo, let's go. Oh, yo, Lady Anoha, what's going on? Nico! Oh, that makes a lot more sense. It's not a haircut. It's what's it called? I fell asleep and woke up with this hair. it's a I've been sick and just laying on the couch recovering hair. Nico, I know who you are once you said it was Nico. But once again, if you guys want to check it out, oh, especially for those of you on the West Coast, if you guys choose to pick up at the Bay Area store, it is free shipping. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can bring up the image for you guys. Give me 1 second here. Sources, picture. Where? There you go. Image. Yeah, sure. Image. And then I just made it. There we go. Boom. I have a little sale. It's like a 8.5% off. I can't really get, my margin's terrible on this thing. But I have 24 coming to the store. So we have the new Gundam with the LED kit. If you buy both of them, you get it. So I have a bundle sale going on. You save like $70, like 8% off. It's the best I can do because the estimated shipping cost is gonna be more than what I'm charging y'all. Especially with if people like Tomodachi order from Hawaii, the shipping's going to be hella expensive. So that's all I gotta say in that regard. I need a cloud to go with my Sephiroth INZ verb. I need a cloud to go with my Aerith. I already told my wife, you know, the day I meet, you know, the day our daughter dates and, you know, she ends up dating a Cloud or a Zack, and I find out the parents named their child after Final Fantasy VII like I did, right? Instant approval, right? And let's say, you know, she ends up going the other way, right? She meets a girl named Tifa. Even better. Then I'll have 2 daughters. So, ladies and gents, I may be Christian, but I believe in loving my children, loving my daughter. I don't give a damn. Does the lifetime code still work on the website? It should, Taffy, and yours does stack. Hold on, let me double check, make sure the lifetime discounts are working. Give me a second. Doo-doo. I appreciate that. That's a good comment. I appreciate that. That's a great way to say it. Hold on. It should be on all the items. Oh, okay, there we go. I just gotta apply it. You're good. All right, lifetime members, you get an additional 5% off on your order. So this is where you start getting return on your investments here, ladies and gentlemen. I just saved it, so it should be live now for you guys. My lifetime members get an additional 5% off the purchase. So it's essentially close to, I think, like what, like 13, 14%. So you're having your first daughter in May. Her name will be Her name will be Zelda. And speaking of which, look who decided to join us. Is that Aerith? Is somebody not sleeping? Is somebody not sleeping? Is somebody not sleeping? Is somebody not sleeping? You want to say hi to everyone? Hold on. You grab my shirt. You grab my shirt. There you go. Hey. Hey, look up there. Look up the camera. Hey, look up here. Hey, look up there. She just washed her hair. Her hair's getting long. It's Miss Rachel time. Wait, are you gonna work out? You want to work out? I can just watch Miss Rachel with her while you work out. Chat, you guys want to watch Miss Rachel again?
character child. Watch Miss Rachel.
Hey, they also could have kids. A lot of my followers here have children who love Miss Rachel as well. They could be doing, it's like I'm streaming and spending time with my children. He's like ready to walk around at this point. Oh, say hi to everyone. Oh yes, we did name our daughter Aerith, by the way. After the character Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. Ow! It's like right on my clavicle. Oh, okay. Oh, ooh. I know. 3, 2, 1. Can you show them your smile? Okay. My wife and my mother have said, what is it called? What's it called in Korean? Something about like, I'm like what's it called? Like I'm like weak towards her now. She's my daughter or something.
You're Dai Bubble.
What? Dai Bubble? You mean daughter? Idiot daughter?
It's more Charlotte is a daddy's girl.
Okay, apparently in Korean it's Dai Bubble, but the direct translation is daughter idiot, right? But the phase, but it means daddy's girl, right? It's like, it's a weird translation, but it means I'm dumb for my daughter, which is true. Right. What was that? What was that? I said, yeah. You want to watch? Actually, no, you can't watch Appa play Final Fantasy. Appa curses a lot. Appa cursed a lot when he played Final Fantasy because, why do you keep pushing right there? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, I actually legit, because I kept freaking out at this game. I was like, all right, let me guilt trip all of you into it. You guys order these Gundams, directly paying for her new clothes. She's outgrowing them quickly. Hi. Oh no. Hi. Can you show them high five? Can you show them high five? Yay! And then hands up. Yay! Oh, she's got oh, she's strong, guys. Oh no, she's a tank. Oh no, Aerith's got Tifa strength. Oh my goodness. We should just name you Tifa at this point. Right? Do you see everyone? Everyone's watching you. Everyone thinks you're cute. Yo, oh, thank you. Ow. Any advice for first-time dads? Oh, this is your first child. Oh, enjoy it. What's it called? She's my third, so I have 3, but let's say you only have 1. Actually, this is my legitimate thing to you, and this is why I feel bad for my oldest and also my middle child too. I was so focused on succeeding in my business and trying to build a life for them that I spent so much time on my business and away from them and doing shows instead of spending time with them when they were babies and toddlers that and I missed all that. I was so focused on their future that I forgot about their, oh my gosh, I forgot about their present. I know, almost coming. And enjoy that time. You won't get that back. And I know it seems far away, but the next thing you know it, they're 1, they're 3, they're 5, they're 9, and they're gonna outgrow you. And any moment you can get to spend time with your children, I know work is important, life is important, their protection's important, but this memory with you is more important to them than it will ever be, as well as for you. Because before you know it, you do all this work and you finally get time to breathe and maybe settle down. You missed all this time with them. I know. You want Oma? Milk, 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 milk. Okay, okay, okay. Say bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, okay. 안녕 Oma. Thank you, honey. Bye. Okay, now you're happy. Now you're happy. Get some sleep. She's regressing. By the way, all you new parents, regression stage. She's sleeping so late now. I'm sick and I couldn't go to bed till like 1 a.m. because of her. Regression stage. Twilight, you know. Twilight, it's the regression sleep stage. They don't go to bed. They don't go to bed. Oh, can you turn off the heaters? It's getting hot in here. Hold on a second.
Hot in here. That's because you're sick.
Bye, Eric. Can you wave? She's starting to wave, or she's getting there. Bye, Eric. High five. High five. Are you contemplating? High five. High five. All right, go get your milk. Go to sleep. Oh my gosh. Oh, yep. I do not sell Labubus over my yonder. I never got into those demon seeds. No, I'm just kidding now. I just never had the opportunity to get them, so I definitely missed out on that craze. But Vanos, if you're still here, sorry I didn't give you if you didn't listen, but if you didn't get to hear it, but that's it to any of you guys. If any of you guys who have kids, you know, please take it from me, a person who spent the first 6-7 years of this business of my children's life focusing more on the business than them. You know, right now my son's few years away from being a teenager, and you know he's going to be off onto doing his own thing. And so like even today, right, you know I could have gone on sooner, but I sat down and was like, yo, because he brought out Connect 4 and he wanted to play with me, and I was just like, I was about to stream actually earlier, but I was like, you know what, let's go. And then we played Connect 4 for like an hour. And actually, shocking twist, guys. No, I was crushing both my boys in the beginning, and then they slowly started to get better, to the point where, you know, there were moments where I was like, all right, I got you. And then my son's like, and I'm like, well, damn. Okay then. And they beat me like several times by the end. Like I was like handling them right in the beginning, and then those boys picked it up quick. My God. The what's it called? Oh, by the way, fellow dads and moms who are gamers, when you play games with your kids in the beginning, you know how you let them win and you don't really try and stuff too. The moment your kids get better at those games than you, something activates within you that you didn't know those emotions existed, right? My son beat me in Mario Kart the other day. Not just once, but the entire race series. And like, I was trying. I was legit like drift boosting and everything. I even blue shelled the sucker. He still beat me, and I'm just like, what is this feeling? And I'm like, man, but that's how it should be. You know, kids are, you know, they're sponges, right? They learn faster than you ever did, and you know, their era that they're growing up in versus I did. Now I'm realizing too, problem solving is becoming an issue. Games aren't designed as they used to be with us, where, you know, notoriously difficult, where you were, you learned by failing and losing, right? They don't like that, but they're starting to get better with it. I had to realize as a business owner, a dad, balance. It started when 1 a.m. night doing paperwork came came down with toys and said that, yep, no, D. For me, the moment it hit me the hardest, and I'm gonna get back to editing here in a second. The moment it hit me the hardest, where I was not so regretting, but I realized how much time had passed and how my work was affecting my kids was, I think, and it happened right after 23. So when the franchise failed, and I felt it was like the most loser feeling I ever had, because like, you know, almost declared bankruptcy, my relationships with all the former franchisees, my friends, it's just like got destroyed. You know, I got left with 1.3 million in debt, and it was just like the lowest I felt, because I was like, man, all my years of sacrifice went to just hell. And then, you know, I come home and I'm like, all right, I gotta go to the store, because, you know, I gotta run the store. We gotta get back on our feet. We gotta try to sell things and stuff. And I'm leaving, and my son started to cry. And I'm like, you know, June, what's wrong? And he's like, I don't want you to go again. And I'm like, I'm just going to the store. I'll be back tonight. And he was sad because he thought I was going to be gone for the few weeks or few months again. And it destroyed me. I was like, I didn't even like, for me, I was like, oh, he's still a baby. He's still a toddler. He's not going to remember. No, they know, and they miss you. And it just hit me so hard. And so 23 was the last time I was gone for weeks or months at an end. 24, I had like a 1 month stint where I was gone, but that was like my Hail Mary in 24. And in 25, I was gone during the weekends. I did a lot of Pokemon shows in 25. But I was home every like during the weekdays. I was home every night. And then this year, I've done my best to, you know, so far I haven't really booked any shows for this year. I'm trying to really do more, you know, get back to streaming, being from home. You guys, for those of you that saw that one particular video, you know, just doing what I can to be safe, obviously, but getting things done. So, oh, stones. Actually, no, low key. Actually, one time, one of the giveaways was like, if we hit a certain goal, I would actually have to go either like fly into the city and then go out on a dinner date with the winner. I think that's one that we, Kat, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that was one of the giveaways that we had planned a long time ago, I think. Yo, what's up, Mello? Not even just being away, it's the 18-hour days that got me. Also thought they were young. Yeah, no, dude, like that's what it was, man. You know, I go to, you know, I was at the first few years, especially at the store, at least, yeah, I literally had a Planet Fitness membership just to go shower at Planet Fitness to stay at the store. So there'll be like days where I didn't come home, you know, just running the store. And any small business owner, any, you know, business startup, you know, you guys know the hours you put in, and kind of what we went through. So no, I appreciate you guys tuning in though, to, you know, reconnect with me on that one there. You never let them okay, the evil aunt. Have you ever played chess? No, I don't think I have. That Mellow, I've been good, man. I've been fighting off the super flu the last few days, so that's why I haven't been streaming or made any content. I definitely failed on my daily video for the tips. And, you know, I try to get out, like even Saturday, guys, I was like, I gotta keep up with my weekly workouts. I was like, damn, no, I can't. I can't. I needed to rest up. And today, I think after today, I think I'll be good. I'm still like feeling it today, but it's not as bad as it was the last few days. But Taffy, what I'm thinking about doing is, if I'm good tomorrow to do the workout, I'll do the squat workout tomorrow. But Saturday, I owe you the 9-mile hike for the, you know, the thing. For this, you know, this, yeah, my Eagles losing to the Bears. So I got to do the 9-mile hike. So I was thinking like we can do that. We can use that day as like a watch party. It's whether it's having children or my playthrough of Final Fantasy, and just we'll do the hike on Saturday. the world would eat them alive if I just let them win. We gotta. Wait, what? Oh, of course, Kay. I need to give. I was like, wait, what do we? What do you mean? We gotta get? It's like, oh yeah, that's right. We gotta slim down. We gotta get ready. we gotta brush off the Christmas sweats. Sky. Oh god damn it. That's right. Oh god. Yeah, in a month from now, guys. Month and a half from now, I gotta do that goddamn swing again. With Hunter. Oh god, I don't want to do it. I gotta do it again. Oh my gosh. For those of you who haven't seen it, the Sky Coaster is just the giant like 200 foot or 300 foot swing that it's just, oh god. I did it once and I owe them again. Oh, it's been like 2 years since I needed to do it. Taffy, we'll do, if we can't do it in Kissimmee, we'll do the one in Orlando again. It just depends on our schedule when we get down there. Because we are going down with a skeleton crew. We gotta keep the cost down this year because we don't know how it's gonna be. And then Kay, we'll discuss afterwards in terms of like getting down there. Either flying or you can just hop in the van with us and we'll van it down. Because I need to go up to Connecticut to restock anyway. So I'm like, I'm already halfway there. So I can like pick you up on the way or something. So we'll figure that out. I did not beat Rebirth yet. I got up to chapter 14 right before the end. But I realized, you know, in terms of like, I'm not ready to beat it yet. What I mean, I'm like, yes, I'm delaying it, but what I mean is like, I want taxes to be done. I got situations at the store to be done. I also have a lot of edits in terms of, we can get back to it here. My playthrough that I didn't really get to edit the last 2 years. So I was just like, I think this is a great time for me to just go through and revisit my playthrough a little bit here. To kind of see my journey again. It's been 2 years, 330 hours of gameplay. God damn, so much time into this game. But then just, you know, get to the conclusion and just really just, you know, I want as many people there as possible. Not just for the viewership numbers and stuff too, but everyone who's been watching me play the last 2 years, you know, to know that, hey, this is the day that I'm going to go and we're going to beat chapter 14 and we're just going to freak out. You know, I was an emotional mess throughout chapter 13. I was, my god. Opinions on the UA and I have no opinions on that. At this point I don't care anymore. People can do what they want. I lost so much money on Union Arena and Dragon Ball, so you know more power to the people that made money during the buyouts, but like the games died. At this point, like I have no opinion on it. The game doesn't have a player base. Yes, people play it, but not at the level that it used to be. So like, you know, do I think it will last? Like you're going after case cards. Like, so you have to go buy a case to get a chase card and then they're buying that out. And it's like, you guys can do what you want on there. I have no interest in losing thousands of dollars just to get the one card that people want and stuff. This whole scalping market has just gone out of control. Like it'd be one thing if we can actually get the proper supply. It'd also be another thing if they would actually, if distributors would actually honor, you know, supporting stores and supplying stores who did it the right way. You know, if it wasn't for that, like, you know, if I can order a ton of product and be able to like sell out, then that'd be great. But because they limited it, you know, you are forcing people to, you know, I just hate this whole entire market system right now. Is that giveaway still going on? Yes, it's still going on. The giveaway, that's why it's looping in the bottom corner over there. It is still going on, so do not worry. That's why you gotta head over to the Twitch channel. You get the channel points you can use to redeem for the giveaway entries for Final Fantasy. And then at the end of the day, we also get the at the end of the stream, the regular giveaway, because we did add the Black Pearl to the giveaway. I might be able to. Wait, what? I have a 30-pound weight vest. Force my talking stage. What? Hey, what? No. Simon, no. I mean, OP13 is maybe taking the cake, but the older sets have blown up out of proportion. In terms of like the prices being this high for the new One Piece set that's coming out, guys, like what the hell? Like they're already cutting allocations and stuff because at this point, greed is taking over. Greed is utterly taking over the industry right now. And the fact that, oh my gosh, like you have booster cases. These One Piece cases are selling for $6,000-$7,000 right now. This is just, and because of that, and because people are buying it, and it's because the rich Poke Bros and these rich people who have nothing else better to do keep buying it. Guess what? Everyone's selling it at $6,000-$7,000, and it's just like, what the hell? Luis, it's not. And the thing is, even if I was one of those people, I don't follow because Luis, like Dragon Ball died. Like as a playable format, like in our region, it's dead. I know people still play it here and there, but it's dead. Like we lost so much money on Union Arena and Dragon Ball alone. So it's just like, that's great. It's way too late. So it's not gonna happen. Yeah, Dark Pie Cake. Yo, Hollow, thank you for coming over to the Twitch side. Let's go. Yeah, no, even for me, for my kids, I'm just like, yo, even the Mega Dream. I'm like, sorry, the Ascended Heroes. Like, what is Pokemon doing? I'm just like, at this point, they're not releasing enough. And like for me, I sell an MSRP. I sold Ascended Heroes at what's $17.99. The little sticker packs and stuff too, and I only got 6. I got 6 sticker sheets. I'm like, there's not even worth me scalping, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna take care of my players. I sold them at $17.99, and they're being taken care of. But it's just like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, if they would give me the option of buying up, like, it's like, hey, would you like to buy 100 of these? Sure. And I would, I know I could sell out, and I'll sell them MSRP, and all my customers would open them. But no, I can't. So, sorry. Sierra Mist. Yo, sorry to hear that, bro. Yo, Sierra Mist. You know what? I may be sick. You know what? Simon, for the sake of privacy and information, I need to keep that private. I don't talk about that openly. But you can throw a dart on the board and it's probably one of them. Like the ones you know. Let's do this, guys. I don't know if this is good for me to do in my condition right now, but I have a little bit of this left. Let's you know what? Not just, you know, Sierra Mist, not just for you, but I think of everyone. Everyone that's going through a little bit of a rough time right now. Again, whether it's alcoholic, non-alcoholic, water, juice, that works too. Let's all share a drink together. So I'm gonna go upstairs and grab a glass really quick. Let's just share a drink together, guys. And then let me get back to editing. I gotta focus there. Oh, Squiddy! I appreciate that. Oh, Squiddy, you've been one of the few people watching my my videos. User, I am. They're on the website right now. They're what's it called? I have bundle sets available right now on the website. But no, and sorry guys, I've been fighting the super flu the last few days. Yeah, I just been, oh god. Yeah, so if you go to gamersheaven.com right now, I have the LED and the perfect grade bundle set for like 8% off. I don't really have great margins on those, so I'm discounting it, especially after the shipping costs. I gotta like figure things out, but I have them discounted if you buy them both. If you pick up in store, there's no shipping costs, obviously, and lifetime members get an additional 5%. off on top of that. So you guys know that there. But the video I was going to release today, I'm going to go get the glass in a second here. The video I was going to release today was going to be talking about don't freak out. And this is and you guys will see the video tomorrow, but pretty much what I talk about in that video, guys, is and I go through this every day through life and with business, when, you know, especially when bills pile up, right? Like we have, you know, any given week, like, I think the worst one week was like I had like $80,000 of bills I had to pay that week, right? And it was like, there's no way in hell that we're gonna get through this. Like, we gotta come up with this in the next month and stuff. And you just start freaking out between, you know, business and personal and everything that's going on. And the best thing to do in that moment is, like, you know, you freaking out, it's human, you're allowed to, but take a step back, assess the situation. You have to start listing it out. Okay, what is due and who is it due to? What time period? You know, how much money is the bare minimum? Did you call everyone? So in our case, it's calling our creditors, calling our distributors, calling our landlords, calling every single person we owe to, and figuring out a plan. Can we defer anything? Can we get a payment plan on certain things? Can we put off, even if you can buy a day, a week, right? Some situations a month, right? You start addressing it one at a time and what's in front of you. Like, yeah, looking at the end game, you're like, oh, that's never going to happen. You're never going to proceed forward, right? So you got to take care of the things you can take care of in the moment, right then and there, and just take one step at a time and address it one thing at a time. And you just start chipping away at it. Like, when I look back, like, we paid over $1 million off of our debt in the last 2.5 years. I don't know how. right. No, like, of course I do, but it's a blur right now. Like, it's been Hey, Lloyd, there you are. What's going on, Lloyd? Yeah, Lloyd knows I went through quite a bit. Lloyd too has been through quite a bit. Gosh, the things I did for TikTok and Twitch, the things I did for you guys on Twitch, the suffering I went through on Twitch, the makeup, like the lengths you go to. But it's more lines like you tackle it one day at a time, as best you can. And the thing is, things are gonna happen along the way. But the thing is, if you don't take that next step, you don't proceed forward with that goal in mind, you're not gonna make progress. You're just gonna quit, right? And then for me, it's just it's still that even right now, like every week with my business partners and my wife, we go through the budget. I'm like, there's no, oh my gosh, why? Every single week there seems to be like like the sky is falling every time, and I'm like freaking, it's a game of chutes and ladders fused with Candyland, where it's like sometimes it's 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, and then it's like 3 steps forward, and then, oh, ladder, you have to go all the way down and you start over. It feels like that, but when you step away from the game board, you don't realize the progress you actually made, given all of those. I think that's a really great analogy, actually. Like, given all that turmoil and the setbacks and all that stuff, right? You've made progress on the board, right? You still have a ways to go, but looking back, you've made progress. So you still, you know, you still proceed forward. This is exhausting, but you got to keep going and stuff too. So, user, I hope so for all of us. But hey, guys. For Sierra and every other brother and sister here, guys, let's go ahead and share a drink really quick. So I'm gonna go grab a glass. Encourage all of you guys get your drinks too. So BRB, and then we will continue with the editing. No, TikTok can still see me. I wonder if this will clear my sinuses. All right, Sierra. Sierra, you ready? That's a lot more than I realized. That's a lot more than I realized. That's a little bit more than I usually drink. I have a little bit of a chaser. I'm a weakling. Zeke's ready. Sorry, I'm looking at, so my Twitch chat's over here. My YouTube and my TikTok chat's over here, so I do apologize if I keep looking side to side. That's quite a lot, right? Oh, no, Sierra's lurking. Hold on. Let me see if I can, chase it with pickle juice. Miguel, what's going on, brother? Good seeing you. All right, guys. If you guys could, over on Twitch, I think Sierra, I think he's lurking right now. Is he still in the chat? Okay, he's still lurking in the chat though. If you guys can just go reply to his message, give him some words of encouragement. I think all of us have experienced being laid off before, losing our jobs. I can also understand how he must be feeling. It's not the best feeling in the world and stuff too, but just know that usually sometimes like situations like that will bring about good change. It just opens up the door for your next chapter of your life and everything too. So really quick, guys, too, again, whether it's alcohol or non-alcoholic, juice, water, whatever it is, just like you would when you meet someone at the bar or just at a show, or just you go over each other's house, we're just sharing a drink in solidarity. I know things are tough right now. Things are tough for everyone, a lot of people right now. But the one thing we can do is just stick together and just work together through all this. And I'm gonna keep doing my part to keep on pushing through. Try to stay healthy, not try to catch a super flu again. But I'm gonna do my best to keep providing you guys a space to come in, enjoy yourselves. So we're gonna get back into my Final Fantasy playthrough edit. as we go here and keep pushing and hopefully motivate some of you as well too. Oh, Nick, I appreciate you saying that, man. Thank you. But with that said, guys, cheers. Appreciate you guys. Cheers. Ooh. Maybe not the best idea with the recovering from a cold, but whoa, sinus is cleared up. Woo, woo. A little bit of a chase. I know it's sugar. Kind of need it right now. Ooh, wow. And the thing is, I kind of need this for when I watch, like, I remember, guys, from when I watch myself, like, I'm watching myself go through the playthrough. I'm like, please, Andrew, just beat the game already. Just beat the game already. What are you doing? All right, let's finish this. Whew. This one goes to all of you guys. You know, I am definitely privileged being in the situation that I am in. You know, it's the fact that I still have a path forward, you know, chasing the dream, building this dream business of ours. You know, I would be remiss if I didn't shout you guys out, because, you know, I say here, like, the last 2.5 years, 3 years almost, right? It's a blur, but you guys were a part of that blur. Like, you don't think for a moment that I don't cherish those first 6-7 months of streaming back in 24, right? Like, my God, we spent a lot of hours together, guys. We really did. We really did. And you know, even those of you on TikTok, like, you know, I know my videos don't do, you know, no one really sees them anymore, but it's just like, you know, the journey that it set me off on, you know, 6 years ago. My God, you know, what a journey it's been. And ironically, right now, the YouTube is kind of delayed. The playback is because it still has my daughter in the screen, but thank you guys. Woo. Okay. With that said, let's get back into it. Editing time. We're just gonna short that in. Alrighty. Where was I in terms of the editing? I'm still getting okay. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to this editing software. This thing's called DaVinci, and I'm still getting used to it. And so for those of you who are just joining right now, I'm currently editing my playthrough of from chapter 1 through chapter 13 of my Rebirth playthrough. My remake playthrough, originally I didn't really record it. I sort of did, but it was terrible quality. I kind of wish I did. Like, but I will do a legitimate playthrough of remake and integrate later on, just to kind of revisit that. And I will play through hard mode on Rebirth, as a nice recap to part 3 later on. Oh, by the way, chat, did you notice they didn't re-release Dirge of Cerberus, but it's coming, it's getting the Rebirth, it's getting the what's it called, the oh my God, what's it, Ever Crisis, that's it. And it's getting the Ever Crisis treatment. So Dirge Cerberus theories is getting ties. So, but what's it called here? I got to chapter 14, and you know, it's the last part of the game. 2 years, finally got to the last mission, but I kind of wanted to savor that moment a little bit by, you know, just scheduling it out for like either the end of the month or the anniversary when I first started playing, you know, March 1st. So if I do it, if not March 1st exactly, but like March 1st is on a Sunday. So I could schedule it on March 1st and just be like, that's the day we're playing chapter 14, and then just, you know, make it an event. We just play through it, get the final reaction. But I'm trying to get these parts out because by editing my playthrough, getting through it, it reminds me of the journey that I went through. And also for those of you that didn't get to, you know, that joined recently or missed some of these, I'm editing it live here on stream, but then it'll be posted up on as a VOD on YouTube and Twitch for you guys to watch up there. So oh, Taffy, I know that. I heard that news, and I will be playing their new updated version of the OG7. So I was saying that I would make the guy I'm talking to either driving me to the way you said it earlier was like my station. I'm like, what does that mean? Hey, who refers to someone as their station? Like in my mind, I'm like, station wagon? Like a stage coach? So you're gonna what? I'm like, he's my talking stage. He doesn't get a name until he makes things. What does that even mean? I'm even more confused. Wait a second. I'm even more confused. What does a talking stage mean? Is this like Gen Z lingo that I don't know? No, seriously. Like, no, seriously. The Gen Zers in here. Is that some Gen Z slang that I don't know? You know, Kay, you can just say, my friend. I'm trying to convince my friend to take me to the airport or to drive me. What? What? I didn't need any of that. You could have just said, my friend. My friend who happens to be a boy. Okay. What's that? Oh my god. Not as fun. Thompson Salt. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Watch your video all the time, but I haven't seen it. But stop by shot. Love everything you do. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I won't talk about it. Sorry, like, because if I start talking about it, I'll go down the rabbit hole. But I hope my messaging got through. Based off the comments of Instagram, really, actually, the Instagram video is the one that's really filled with some comments there. I'm just like, man, people just didn't get the point of the video. Like, yeah, you know, isn't it sad that it's like, you know, when you go out and you forget your driver's license, you're like, oh, the worst thing that's gonna happen to you is you're gonna get a ticket. It's like, oh, it's a misdemeanor, right? But if I forget my passport, heaven forbid, you know, but it's okay. Now we'll move on. Sorry. I don't want to talk about it because my brain's gonna go down the wrong. We're gonna best of friend. Yeah, we're gonna get back to the editing part. Nothing happened. Yeah. This is sort of like watching the playthrough again, by the way. You guys see the detailness of the map? I have a theory about how they did the open world in the map, but we'll talk about that later. Oh, this is looking so good, guys. Why, hello, madam. Oh, don't be bashful. It is I, first class soldier Cloud, come to save your village from the monsters. God, I hate myself. Chat, do I keep that in or do I delete that? Is that an acceptable delete? No. Toma, no need to apologize, but I appreciate your comment though. Thank you. Keep it. All right. And there's the water tower, guys. The infamous water tower.
Goodness, is that you, Cloud?
Why, indeed, madam. Hello.
And there's more than enough chicken and veggie soup to go.
Now, I will commentate on my commentary along because it's me kind of reevaluating everything. Keep this in mind that this didn't happen. For those of you who've played through 7 and you guys are realizing this is like the made up version of the world in his mind. So Cloud, this is what's really great about this is quite the opposite of how the villagers actually treated Cloud. So if Cloud really came back to the village, and I'm wondering in part 3 if we're gonna get the medial reconstruction of Cloud that they did, in the original, and if we're gonna revisit the village in this way here, but they hated him. They treated him like an outcast because of what they perceived that happened to Tifa when they were kids and stuff. The villagers blamed him for everything and stuff, and so this is like, it's quite a contrast if you know the story of how he's portraying it and stuff. Now, I'm gonna notice one thing. The character models for this time around, the eyes are a little bit more deadpan. sorry. They fixed this, so I'm gonna cut this part out. I noticed this because they're in remake. It wasn't as like, it's like, what? Why are their eyes so big? I noticed they patched it, so it doesn't look like this anymore. So one small thing that's kind of like, I'm like, huh? I want to see this. Wait, hold on, ready?
Like the one, remember these? Eat up, Cloud. Eat up, Cloud.
Sorry, I'm gonna be deleting sections as I go.
Eat up, Cloud. You still got room to grow, you know. You remember these pork sandwiches, don't you? They're exactly like the ones Mrs.
Wait, can I just keep eating?
I'm sure you must have taken them as snacks on a play date before.
Hold on, I want to see this. Wait, hold on, ready? Let's see if Barrett and Tifa call us out for keep eating.
Claudia must be so proud of what a fine young man you've become. Take care of yourself.
I wonder how many people actually did this. This is no achievement, by the way. This is just... Hold on.
You two must have a lot of catching
That's
up
3. See me, cheese. You will not have enough room for supper tonight?
You don't want to keep your mother waiting, do you? You don't want to keep your mother waiting, do you?
Okay. So I did. Okay, so there's a limit, but
Sure feels good to have soldiers. I'm eager to talk to her too, but now it's not. Sure feels good to have soldiers.
oh, excuse you. You son of a bitch.
Mind asking Sephiroth to come out?
Who are you again? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Mind asking Sephiroth to come out?
Remember he was a little chibi.
I'm sorry to tell you that
I did like an unnecessary amount of
So
exploration.
Tifa's, okay, she said Tifa. So this is Tifa's house. I can't go into Tifa's house, or it's. Whoa, child. That's very inappropriate. So whoa. House.
Wait,
or
what?
it's-
What? Hold on.
Can I touch it?
Whoa.
Is that really? Did you guys hear that?
House, or it's.
That sword's huge. Can I touch it?
Whoa, child. That's very inappropriate. So whoa. We do not endorse that here, guys. I do apologize, but I will just turn around. Stand next to me. We stand next to each other. Check out the water tower, though.
we're gonna move on.
Now I can go back to hanging my laundry outside.
Oh, I'm currently editing my
Get
my
oh,
playthrough.
we got
of,
Assassin's Creed
Final Fantasy
mechanics
VII
going on here.
Rebirth. My playthrough started back in when the game released in 2024, release night, and then it took me 2 years to finally get to chapter 14. And so, because I haven't had time to really edit my playthrough and my vods, I thought, you know what, I can kill two birds with one stone by getting back onto stream and editing it live with you guys. But at the same time, it's a nice way for me and anyone else to, for those that didn't see my playthrough initially, to kind of revisit with me. But also I can kind of I'm commentating on my commentary now that I'm kind of 2 years into the game, had met a lot, and especially with all the revelations now, my God, I still haven't beaten it. I don't know how it ends, but I'm actually waiting until I get other things done. I actually want to schedule out a proper day to actually beat the game, so working towards it.
Here. Wait, how big are these maps going to be?
Bet you wouldn't mind if the survey team had to come in.
Oh, here we go.
Get your bear.
So we can edit that part out.
Now I can go back to hanging my laundry outside.
Get your bear. Oh, we got Assassin's Creed mechanics going on here. Wait, how big are these maps going to be?
Bet you wouldn't mind if the survey team had to come in.
Very big.
So there's going to be a high point.
How did it feel being back up there?
The memories.
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Oh, ooh. Cloud was a creeper. It's a child, he said. Watch Steve. These are facts. These are actual facts.
Shut up, Andrew. Move on.
Because she watched him through her. Huh? Yeah, no, this is this is, guys, it was just reminder there, if you guys remember the first major trailer, which I did watch that, Tifa, you hear her dialogue, which I think will come later here, where she says she doesn't remember it the way Cloud remembers.
And actually, sorry, I'm commenting on myself. I missed that. When Tifa says, if you listen to her, she was like, so how did it feel like being up there? And it was like, because in her memory, Cloud wasn't there because he wasn't. So remember, if you know the story, this isn't the real memory. This isn't how it actually happened. He was actually just a regular grunt in the armor, and everything that's happening in Cloud was actually Zack. The memories are swapped and everything. So Tifa just this entire time was just like,
so even right there, right? She asked him, how did it feel to be back? And she answered him, right? He answered her, and she's like, oh, never
mind.
I like, you guys do, unlike,
good job past me. Good job past Andrew. You are already hyper aware of that stuff.
The original games, you need to pay attention to the vocalization, and there's a reason why these voice actors and actresses are paid. They are acting, and so there is meaning behind their intonations and the way they say words. So you need to pay attention to those. These are subtle cues that can be easily missed in this playthrough and stuff. He misses her. So now I get a full menu. Menu looks more crisp. How far can I zoom out? Holy sh. Whoa, it warped out to... Can we see clues? So here's the reactor. There's the mansion. How far can we look? How far will they let me look? No, it's the unknown. No, they won't let me look ahead. Look how big this place is. There's the rivers, the mountains of Nibelheim. Oh, it's like a Google Maps GPS.
Sorry, there's gonna be large portions where I will just cut it out. Just to, you know,
Oh, it's like a Google Maps GPS.
Like this playthrough is already 48 minutes in. It's just the beginning of the yeah, it's literally 48 minutes. It took me almost an hour to get to this point, if not longer, because I did cut out stuff right now. You're in Junon, Eric. Let's go. I'm currently editing my playthrough from you know, the last 2 years. I just got to the last chapter of the game finally, and I'm kind of revisiting my playthrough while, you know, editing and finally uploading the VODs that people have been waiting for. But it gives me a good chance to kind of like revisit the journey and then like really take in the ending. Enjoy it, brother. Really enjoy it. It has been I'm like over 330 hours into my first playthrough. Let alone hard mode. At this point, I'm committed to getting the platinum trophy. So it will be done. But enjoy, brother.
It's like these are all areas that we're going to be able to explore later, guys. Oh, I can't wait. I hope you're ready for just Andrew just looking everywhere. The 100 hours of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You see, wait, hold on. Taffy Man's cool. You need to understand. You can't type things like that in my chat. Andrew.
Taffy, did you spoil things for me?
Hours of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Wow. Do you want to turn your mic on so you can give your commentary on the bring the mic to you? You know what he just said? Here, repeat that shit. I'm gonna. Guys, I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Everything aside, I'm enjoying. By the way, guys, yeah.
Is Rebirth a continuation of the original 7? Yes and no. Depends on who you ask, really. No, it is a continuation. Because Rebirth is essentially I don't want to say a retelling, because it sort of is a retelling, but it is a sequel to the original. But it's a retelling at the same time. Think of it as like people want to call it a different timeline. The way I think the way for me to best describe it is if you ever watched the Flash TV show, it's sort of like a flashpoint where season 3 of the Flash, you just kept going on with the new timeline. But Rebirth is definitely kind of have. So the thing is, Eric, it sort of is and isn't, because you'll find out. And the thing is, I thought so too, that it could be branching off into its own parallel. But the thing is, when you get to chapter 13 of Rebirth, they kind of like, well, it kind of isn't. It's like, okay, then. My working theory up till now, it's been that Advent Children stuff. If you don't want to listen, leave right now. I'm going to try to give you the quick version of this. But essentially, at the end of Advent Children, Cloud tells Sephiroth to just be a memory. And Cloud's and Sephiroth's like, I will never be a memory. But in that moment, he's like, well, I'm screwed. Because, you know, Aerith just cleansed the world of the last of the geostigma. And my only way to gain back in. So how am I going to be able to survive and and beat Cloud, because I can't win right now? So he does a Xehanort and projects his memories and essence back into the past right before the beginning of the original 7, and now all of a sudden lands in the present day in terms of the original 7, and begins to not rewrite history, but tries to butterfly effect the way to challenge fate, to stop a destiny from happening. So he does whatever he can to delay the meeting, to cohort Cloud, to really try to. He pretty much progresses. He changes so much physical things happening in the original story. Where if you played remake, and me and others who played through remake, we're just freaking out. We're like, why are you showing this? Why are you telling them this now? Why are you talking about this now? Why are you revealing this now? And all of a sudden, these major changes were starting to happen, and you get to the end where Destiny is like, okay, we need to hit a reset. We got to erase this, right? And then Sephiroth pretty much uses Cloud and its party to essentially destroy Fate and be like, allow this to happen. Destroy the sacred timeline. Let the multiverse free. Let it all go, right? And so they do that. And I don't want to get so Eric, you didn't get to that chapter yet, so I don't want to spoil it for you. But the way to look at it is essentially think of Avengers Endgame, right? Remember how Doctor Strange was like, there's like the millions of possibilities, right? There's only one where they win. So what does that mean? So if there's only one that they win, and that was the timeline that was set, but Sephiroth has gone back and he's let it all loose. That means in every other scenario, potentially they could lose. Right. And so, yeah, no. So, so my working theory up through June on was that the planet activated its defense mechanisms and created a purgatory universe. So another timeline to protect the original memories of Aerith and Cloud and so forth. And what they did was they did a Legends of Tomorrow type thing where they took people inconsequential throughout the timeline to protect those memories. So people like Zack and Biggs and other characters, along those lines. That was my working theory for the longest time, but then that actually changed. This explanation gave me an aneurysm. I'm so sorry, Up. The short answer is yes. sorry. I love this game so much that I give like a thesis on it. But it's like I'll put it this way: if you haven't played it, I really recommend you play. Even if you don't like the changes that they made, how they expanded the world of this game is so much more than I could have asked for, right? You could play this game and not play the original, and you would still get a lovely experience. And I will stand by that. So you're a fan of the original, then I think you will thoroughly enjoy this. I really do. And play through remake, and then I encourage you to start playing Rebirth, and partway through Rebirth, go watch Advent Children, or watch Advent Children after remake. And then go ahead and play Rebirth. If you can, read the book Traces of Two Paths. There's a book that they've released it's a conversation between Aerith and Tifa, where it's their conversation right after remake, and as they're walking through the grasslands in Rebirth, about their history. So Tifa goes through her past, and Aerith goes through her past, and you find out how tragic of a past that they both had. But it opens up the world so much more. And it's canon. For those of you like, oh, everything has changed, I don't like it. Oh, shut up. They're giving you so much more content than that we've ever had, right? But you learn about their past, which when you go back and look at remake, it makes it like 1000% more understandable. Like Tifa's reactions, her emotions, Aerith's conversations, and everything. You just understand the character so much more. And it really opens up the world. And trust me, it's sort of like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or any other major novel that turned into movies and stuff. This is a game that rewards you for wanting to learn more about it. So whether you read the Ultimania guides, the books, the side stories, the movies, you do all the side quests, it just keeps opening up the world more and more and more, and it rewards you for it. So, exactly. All of these old heads don't understand the take on remake series. I'm an OG 7 fan. They really don't. She would be. No, I got you. No, no, it's seriously, Eric. Wait. When you get to chapter 13, you will cry again. I legit started crying again because of Aerith. And not because of the reasons you think. It's like I got emotional during chapter 13. But no, it's like my thing is this and I don't get it. All the hate towards Rebirth and Remake, I legit don't get. I really don't. It's like all of these OG fans, these speedrunners, and they keep bitching about the game. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like, we're getting so much more than we had asked for. And I love it. We're getting not just expanded character development, character backgrounds, relationships, but like, you're learning so much more about the other characters. Like, Advent Children only pretty much focused on Cloud. You didn't really see more of, you saw Tifa, her fighting, but that was really it. Her being like a jealous jealous girlfriend, but that was like, you didn't really like, if you were never into Tifa camp, you really weren't into Tifa camp after Advent Children. You were more towards Aerith anyway. This game, these last two games and the books made me really fall in love with them here. The only issue I have with Rebirth is Chadley's Quest and the obscene amount of them. Timo, I feel you. They are optional. I feel you. I'm like some of the side. I haven't even gone to hard mode yet, so I haven't done the last brutal missions yet. But I'm already like, the piano missions got me. The Chocobo thing got me. The damn brawler game got me, right? But I'm like, yo, the Gilgamesh fight, the summons. I was just like, okay, maybe I really should have paid attention to the combat system, right? Because I'm still on my first playthrough, Timo, by the way. So 2 years, 330 hours on my first playthrough. What was most of that? Replaying mini games and talking about the story. I didn't focus on the combat, and I got a taste of hard mode. I'm like, and Rufus. Oh, Rufus, by the way. Forget Cloud. Rufus should fight Sephiroth at this point. No, but the thing is, everything from the way to explore the world, even the mini game, as much as you want to complain about the mini games, they went all out. They could have just brushed those aside, but the mini games were their own epic things. Queen's Blood. Oh my God. Like, till this day, right? Almost 30 years later, nothing could have beat Triple Triad for me. They finally did it. Queen's Blood. Like, Queen's Blood. I'm just like, and it's not only just a silly side game, but there's an entire storyline. And, it's like, it's like, they're not gonna be able to play as Vincent during this game, but you know what? Let's give him a taste. And like, Vincent's a boss. It's just like, oh my gosh. And it's just like, facts. My friends all want a PvP. Yo, right? Timo, I actually legit want to just make my own Queen's Blood cards. I want to bring it out in real life. Like, I want the board. Like, if Square Enix was like, for part 3, they're like, oh, part 3, it's $1,000, but you get a custom crystal Queen's Blood board. I'll go to debt. Square, take my money. Square Enix, just take it. Just take my MX card. I will buy it right now. Yo, seriously though. Yo, make that happen. Yo, legitimately, if Square did that, I think even they would be dumbfounded. Hey, Square Enix, you want to fund the remake of Final Fantasy IX? Just sell that, and you guys will make your money. Low-key, they might. They might just be able to fund Final Fantasy IX's remake through the sale of Queen's Blood. No, I love it. No, I loved everything about this game. And like, Timo, I have a question for you. How did you feel about Shinra Middle Manager's entire story arc? From forgettable NPC from the first game, the original game, and the first game, to having an entire story arc, how'd you feel about him? And this will determine whether or not we can be friends. All right, guys, I'm going off onto a tangent again. No. Shinra middle manager. Remember the guy in the very first game, like the original game, right? You go onto the train and Barrett just like, you know, like he like says something and then he cowers, right? And then remake, he has like a whole speech like supporting the company and down with the terrorists, right? And then you forget, like, oh, they gave him some more lines, cool. And like and then he has a moment with Tifa where he's like, wait, why are you saving me? Like, and he realized that the terrorist avalanche, like, they're not bad, right? They're trying to like make sure no one dies and stuff. And he's like, oh. And then in Rebirth, the dude has a full-blown story arc. Yeah, no, it's just like solid question. Like, so my thing is this, Timo, because you see him like in Costa del Sol, and you see a whole story arc with him, his like revelation, and then in Gold Saucer, the man just becomes a god, and then he eventually goes back, and you're like, why? And he's like, somebody's got to protect the little guy, and you're just like, I never thought I would care about this guy. And I'm just like, thank you. You'll answer like this. No, it's just like, my thing is this is like, things like that, I didn't think I would care about. But it just makes the world so much bigger in this game. It really did. Sorry. It made you appreciate. Yeah, exactly. Timo, exactly. I did not give a damn about Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge in the original OG game. And the fact that, like, I'm bawling my eyes out when Jesse died. And then, like, you know that was going to happen to them. And you're just like, oh, God. And then in Rebirth, Timo, you know the scene I'm talking about during the opera scene, you're just like, man, like, you feel for Barrett and Tifa. You're just like, damn you, Tetsuya Nomura. Damn you, Katase. Like, how dare you make me care about these characters I didn't care about before? And it's just like, another thing too, it's just like, even the Shinra Grunt soldiers, the 7th Infantry Division, you care about those boys. And you see them again later and you're just like, yo, my boys, they're back. And the best part is, they knew it was you. And it was just like, yo, let's go. Yo, bro, yo, Timo, yo. Oh my God, yo. All right, I gotta get to editing. I can talk about this game.
Yes, I'm willing
hours.
to unlock more play arts figures and stuff as we grow our sub count and everything. The Jesse,
Yes, Bay Area.
the Jesse and Cloud on the bike, that's like $400. So
Yeah,
that's why it's at 1,000 subs, just because we're gonna need quite a bit to go buy that.
You could have
We'll
just
get it.
gotten Jesse by herself.
No, we did. They unlocked it.
Did we?
At 250 subs.
I didn't see it, Jesse.
Yeah,
I didn't get to look at the list. It's fine.
unlocked at 250 subs.
This is the giveaway that we did when I
Oh.
first
Sephiroth
launched,
is
when I
unlocked at
first
500.
started.
Okay,
We've done
okay.
3
And then,
giveaways already. We're on our 4th
Jesse
one.
and Cloud, and then more to come beyond that, guys.
Oh, that's right. I gotta.
More
Oh
than
my
happy
gosh! I still owe you guys
Go
the
back to
honeybee
that
and
for you
dance.
guys later.
I still gotta do the honeybee and. Oh my god! I still gotta do that dance. Oh my gosh! I already did the stream in the Cloud dress outfit. I already did that. I gotta do the freaking dance. Oh, that's right. Bay Area. If you're still here, I still gotta do the honeybee and dance. Oh my gosh! The best part of remake, in my opinion, by the way. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna progress with the story here.
I'm now wondering if this is going to reflect, if this is going to.
You really a Shinra shoulder, mister?
Talk to him too.
Here we go. I found this part very funny. And the Espion romper dance, yes, I saw that too.
You went to my place?
So, I'm now wondering if this is going to reflect, if this is going to interrupt my relationship with Tifa positively or negatively. You know what I mean?
But I think you
No,
are.
don't lie. What?
Don't lie. I
You
went to your
have
base.
to go in. I know. Do I play
Thing
face?
is-
You Cloud, you went into my room?
The thing is,
Oh
the
my.
door might be locked. So even if you say yes, it's like I just tried.
Do 2 saves? No. We're doing 1 save. We're gonna commit. We're going to explore everything. And I'm doing an Aerith run anyway, so.
Including her drawer.
If there's a second playthrough, like a new game plus, and we have time, maybe I'll explore that too. But let's go in.
I figured you might be there.
Valid answer.
The fact that Cloud just walks into places though.
The Lockhart residence.
Oh, the music shifted. I didn't realize that before.
I hope
Oh
she
yeah,
says
tab.
no.
Yeah, then proceed to make multiple files. You're right.
So by the way, what's great about photo mode, this is a great way to look at the details that they added for the pictures. So phone, they didn't really pay attention to, but the photos they did.
What do they gotta do to the phone?
Oh,
The phone.
look at the detail of this house, guys.
I know. It's definitely. I know. Sorry, I'm gonna comment on my own commentary. Hold on a sec. The series just takes you on the same path. There's a different way of getting there. Exactly. Oh my gosh. And other people don't realize they also the developers during the making of this game. Guess what? They also addressed a lot of plot holes. Like they actually made sense. Like, what was the Turks doing? What was Rufus doing? What was Yuffie doing in that forest randomly? What was Vincent up to? Like, it just makes it so much more. It just makes it better. How did you feel about how they did the intro? They did as the party was leaving. What? How did you feel about how they did the intro they did as the party was leaving Nibelheim? Did it feel like a movie? In chapter 1, are you talking about this right, the part I'm editing right now? I'm not understanding your question quite completely. I think that's what's confusing. When they display the credits? Oh, you're talking about... No. Drunken Guardian. Sorry, I've been sick the last few days. Hold on. I think I know which part you're talking about. You're talking about... You're talking about when... Okay, here. I'll let you see it right now.
Way up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Sprinting. Or L3.
Here, I'll let my past self
Run for your life.
speak for myself.
Okay, so the... Hey, the mansion.
All right, Andrew, go. Proceed.
Oh, the mansion's
Proceed.
over here. Oh my god, look at this fucking game!
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breath.
Oh, there's the reactor.
Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Sorry if my audio
They
spikes.
got the landscape
Business
down.
trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Looks so good. This is how you do the intro, guys. This is a brand new game. Look, they're panning out. Look at it. Look at it. Holy shit. I was about to say those birds aren't flapping their wings, but they just did.
We are indeed friends.
Holy shit.
Google search says that they're also only supposed to be 6'1". That means Cloud's a shorty.
Still teenagers.
It means I'm taller
God,
than
they
than
did it.
Bedrock.
They fucking did it, guys. Look at this game. Oh my god. Emerald City, get it. Get it. What do you mean you're debating? Get it.
That's when Emerald says, you know, I didn't
Yeah,
play the first one.
at this
I'll
point,
get
any OG fans who've been waiting,
That would be funny.
like, what are you waiting for?
Wow, this is supposed to be 5'7".
Experience it. Like,
I will explore later. We'll follow Tifa.
Emerald literally says, yeah.
I will also say too, this is on obviously I have the Pro now, but this is on PlayStation 5 performance. It's on graphic mode, which means it's not 30 frames. It's really bad frames. So it's jittery. I find out later. I go over to performance mode so that it's 60 frames. The PS5 Pro graphics and 60 frames. It's gorgeous. So like I will play through on hard mode again, but yes, how I felt about it, I loved it. Everything is how is it? Oh, great. I'll put it this way. Is the PlayStation 5 Pro worth it? I don't think so. Like I'll be objective about that here. but if you're going to play Final Fantasy, I traded in my PlayStation 5 extra controller and a bunch of games that I was never going to play anyway to get my Pro. I also traded in a couple Pokemon slaps that I had left over, but I got it. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. Worth every penny, in my opinion. I will take a brief moment to show why is it not full screen. Like, I don't know how much you guys are gonna see. I don't know how much you guys are gonna be able to see on your screens. Let me see. Let me convert to my music. The music always gets me. Not at this moment right now, Ryan. We still have our franchisee located out in Raleigh, but you know we're still in the middle of rebuilding everything. But if things pan out this year, we're hoping early next year that we will do something. So let me take you guys to what's a good view. All right, this is always a good view. This is always a good view to kind of show you guys. So, oh, TikTok, hold on, TikTok live check. Watch out. There we go. Good. All right, so right now I'm in 4K. By the way, all of that is explorable. This is performance. So I'm not sure how much is coming through to you guys right now, but graphics, right? So I'm in versatility mode, which is 60 frames and 4K resolution. Your PS5, if you just do graphics, right? It's 4K, but it's 30 frames. So it's a little jittery. Like when you stop and look, still looks good. Right? Still looks good. but it's a little jittery. But then if you go over to performance, it's 60 frames, and I'll do smooth, okay? Like performance smooth. 60 frames, it brings down the level of texture, but it's a lot smoother. But noticeably less detail. Like, it's still good. Like, I did most of my playthrough in this mode. Like, you look at the mountains, you're like, oh, okay, it's a little bit plain stuff too, but it's still not bad, right? But for me, I was starting to see the cutscenes. I was starting to see the world again. I was like, I really want to play this in graphics. And so with the PlayStation 5 Pro, you get versatility mode. "60 frames with the 4K, and it just, again, I don't know if you guys can see it in your guys' screen, but just even the mountain, so much more crisp, texturing is so much better, and it's just, that main theme always gets you, right? Oh, Ryan. The main theme before you reach the Midgar Swarmer. Yep. No, that's literally it, guys. And just like it just looks great. Like you can't deny this, man. As well as, yes, oh, I definitely can't wait to see what the weapons will look like in this game. They are going to be massive. The weapons are going to be massive. Actually, the best way to give you guys a scale is you go to the ocean map. Yes, you can go to the ocean. And let's go here. This is the thing I'm looking forward to. And my God, I really hope we still get the Sapphire weapon. I really hope that we get the Sapphire weapon, because can you imagine with me for a second, folks. Just bear with me. This is Junon. Can you imagine how Sapphire weapon will look like? Whether it's a cutscene or we're just seeing them fight it live here? Could you imagine that entire fight scene? Like, yes, I'm here for it. No, I mean, it did fly, but they didn't give us quite the overall flying yet. You know, we don't get to fly the high wind yet. Here, there it is. It's right there. I'm assuming they're getting ready for part 3. They're gonna give it to us there. Part 3, we're gonna get it. I can't wait. But not quite yet. Now, just to let you guys know, for those of you who haven't gotten to this part yet, the way they did this, this center map here is actually a fully rendered map, but it is a scaled down version of every location that you see. So it is not quite to scale, but you couldn't tell me otherwise. Like, here's like what I mean. Like, the Bronco looks huge, and you're gonna see this here. So when you look at the town here, right, you're still gonna see people. You see it populated, you see the people sitting there and stuff. The Bronco is freaking massive. The light town, everything, right? But when you look at the map, it's loaded, but it's not quite there. Junon has its own map, which is freaking massive. You load in. When you get off, you're loading into that map. And now the Bronco has scaled down. This thing is massive. And now everyone's to scale. Okay? And so now you're rendered in the actual map itself. So that's how they did it. Technically, everything's connected. Like everything's just like so much bigger. But again, I don't mind it. This is fine. This is like the equivalent of what they did in the original overworld map, where you still had to go in and go next to the town to enter it, right? So it's still giving us the exploration of the world, but fine. I love it. All right, sorry guys. Don't mean to be getting itch to play again. All right, let's get through this. It's gonna take me forever to edit through this if I keep talking about the game. Oh my gosh. Lethal, what's going on? We can't customize the boat for now, but I'm pretty sure those on the PC and the modders are gonna have they're gonna have fun with it. I firmly believe that.
Look at the detail of this house, guys.
Okay, no need to focus on the detail of the house. Oh, actually, this is important.
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think.
Yeah. She was always disappearing, and that day was no different.
If you read the books, that's important.
See, these are great. I know, guys, I'm taking forever, but like being able to just keep building the character, the world together.
Ryan, thank you very much for the gift donations there, man. Thank you.
Let's go upstairs. What a peaceful way to just, you know, break into someone's house and explore their property.
Cloud knows no pride.
These are his memories. He gets to do what he wants. Oh, there's an item box.
This is equivalent to, you know, posting a crime on social media. Just telling a story.
This is the equivalent of posting your crime on social media.
Just telling a story to the person whose crime.
Yeah, I went to your house and I stole a bottle of ether. Thank you. I needed it for my mission.
Your mom told me it was okay one day.
Tifa's room.
You went into my room?
I did.
I did.
This subtle. She's pissed, and he's like, I did.
He said it. So happy. What's up, Concept?
Let's go. What's in the cap?
Timo, you are not getting the huge materia. Can I tell you how I know you're not getting the huge materia? Think back on your Rebirth playthrough and where you got the huge materia and what was one of the biggest changes in the in Rebirth. I'll let you see. No. It's because It's because the huge materia manifested into the new weapons you saw in Rebirth to combat Sephiroth in the live stream. So instead of waking up, because Diamond, Sapphire, Emerald, Ruby, and Ultima weapon were made to counter Genova, but the planet had to create new weapons to counter Sephiroth in the live stream. So they activated the 4 huge materias in the inactive reactors and manifested them into these giant creatures. That's why when you go to the Mount Coral reactor and some of the other locations that we've been at, Gongaga, they're just pools of water because the huge materia activated, and that's why in the early in the game, Shinra is literally talking about like what happened to these reactors, right? And they manifest into that. That's why they're drastically different. Right. And so, yeah, but Emo, that just means I wonder if they're going to bring the rocket still. Number 2, we better get Bahamut Zero. That's all I'm gonna say. We need to get Bahamut Zero in part 3. I need Space Dragon. I need my Space Dragon. And my other thing too is I wonder if they will bring the Shara. No, but I wonder how they're gonna bring Knights of the Round. And my prediction is Knights of the Round is gonna be a Gilgamesh type side quest where it is going to be an immensely challenging side quest where you have to fight all 13 knights of the Round Table and then King Arthur. My God, but I hope it's worth it. No Hades. I think we're gonna get that too. I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna do the underwater. At the same time, I'm fearful because I have a deep fear of the deep water, and so I'm not gonna lie, I can't play Subnautica or those the deep water game where like the Leviathan is and everything. I am fearful on how Emerald Weapon will look in that if they bring it in, because Emerald Weapon is effing huge. And if you're like going through the deep ocean, you run into him, it's gonna be like freaking like those images you guys see in like on TikTok in the shorts where like you have like the megalodon just like coming up like to like it's gonna feel like that. Actually, in this combat system, I don't know how you make that work either. Even Diamond Weapon is huge. Oh God.
Let's go. What's in the cabinet?
You went through my stuff?
No, I was making a joke. Oh, what do I do?
Oh, come on, be a degenerate.
No lies here. I looked at everything.
I know I shouldn't have.
Cloud, the Panty Raider.
Oh my God.
Cloud!
Cloud, what's the
You asshole!
Never thought I'd hear this.
Oh my God. A part of me wants to say that I like maybe I should redo that and not do all that stuff I just did.
100%. You're going for an Aerith run? I don't care.
No, but Eric said I was an asshole too.
Oh, yeah, well.
Did I reload?
Oh.
Where's it?
Oh, yeah, well.
So I do end up
Cat, what do you
reloading.
think? Commit to the decision or just go back and, we still.
I go back and redo it.
If you get. Oh, hold on a second. If I get Yuffie or Bear, I'm going to be pissed. I'm curious about the lines. I know, me too. I am going to reload because, like, that's the. But even in the original game, too, that's the one thing that they do both get pissed about. So I'll do this. Yeah, 2 saves. No, we won't save that. We're just gonna load. Okay, so we already did the discussions. Fired. Go back to the boy's house now. What is with you with the boy, dude? You're like really fixated on the.
Okay, so I ended up reloading from there. We go back in.
Let me figure it out. Someone let me.
I don't.
That's the upgrade chart. Well, chat. Combos. Whoa.
Yeah, I haven't.
Whoa.
I didn't know deep dives into this game.
We're gonna do.
Relatively.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the cabinet and just do the. I'm joking.
There we go. We don't need all of that deposition. We can just.
I love the whole.
You went through my stuff?
Timo, you keep asking questions that is taking me away from editing, but I love these questions. Do you think we'll get some sort of story with Angel and Genesis? First off, that's Crisis Core. We do get some backstory, but I had a prediction that just like they did after Remake, they released Crisis Core Reunion and Advent Children because it was important to the story. Right? So Advent Children Complete was important for Rebirth and Remake, and Crisis Core was important that you played after Remake because it gives you, you know, Zack. Now, my prediction was after Rebirth, there's only one other game. Well, there's a few other games that can release, like, you know, The Last Order and the Turks missions, but Dirge of Cerberus. And a lot of people were like, well, they forgot about Dirge of Cerberus, but why would Dirge of Cerberus be important? Well, they introduced Weiss and Deep Ground in Intergrade as optional bosses. Well, why would they do that? And if they did announce it officially, a Dirge of Cerberus like HD remaster or remake, it would all but confirm a couple things for me. Number one, Chaos is going to definitely be playing a role. Vincent's Chaos. We're going to get a variation of Omega Weapon, maybe. Genesis. At the end of Dirge of Cerberus, Genesis was alive. So Genesis would have a role in this. And the thing is, they sort of did. Because in Ever Crisis, which I haven't gotten to play a single bit of, they just gave Dirge of Cerberus the Ever Crisis treatment, which means it gives me a hint of what they're doing. So, oh yes. But we'll have to see. I don't think Angeal, because canon-wise, he's still not there. So he's done. Like, you can't, like, they rewrote the history from Midgar forward, not Midgar and back. So, the way I see it is, why we'll still get Genesis is because he's still somewhere out there, at Dirge of Cerberus, which is way after the original. So, we'll see. Yeah. No, Timo, like, there's gonna be something with Zack, which I just got to chapter 14. I didn't beat it yet, but I think Zack's cooking something right now, and we will see.
If that's your idea of a joke, I'm not laughing.
Yeah, me neither.
Come on, Cloud.
Still made him both win.
I know you better than
It's
this.
still negative, but I'll take that. Or, you know what? I just made the save.
No, I
I'm going
reloaded
for an
again.
innocent run. You can't stop me.
It's even worse. You made Barrett mad too.
I made Barrett mad too. So now we're not going to mess with that. I'm a coward. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's its pros and cons. I have no consequences for my action. So I don't have to keep doing that again. I have like a shit ton of save files after. Gotta find all the music sheets, right?
You went into my room?
I did.
Wait, there's music sheets for me to find?
Yeah, I know. Looks like it has interaction.
I know, but they said to... Oh, inspect the pianos you encounter to start tickling the ivories. Perform pieces using sheet music you have acquired.
It
Did you
really says
actually
tickling
play
the
it?
eye.
Oh, inspect the pianos you encounter to start tickling the ivories. Perform pieces using sheet music you have acquired.
It
Did you
really says
actually
tickling
play
the
it?
ivories.
Went to town on it.
I went to town on it.
I wanted to hear Cloud actually say it.
Whoa, what the heck?
Do you know how to play piano, Andrew?
Okay, I'll skip this part.
Oh, thank you for the subscription. Let's go.
Shadow
It's like
Blade. How
the
long do I
town on this?
how long do I mess with this thing?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's just a lie.
Interaction? Background music playing rather than me. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I was still, this is like my first few months of streaming, like full time, and like I was still getting used to, like, I didn't realize I had transition sounds and stuff like that. So like This is again 2 years ago. I'm editing this stuff right now, so 2 years. It took me 2 years to finally get to editing this stuff.
Refer to the OG for the keys. They come back to this. I think this is a Easter egg type thing. Well, we'll find music. Because I kind of saw. I did.
Little did I know how many hours I would spend on this damn piano mini game. Little did I know.
Watch the TikTok clips, but I saw a lot of like the ones I swiped through. People playing like legit songs on the damn piano. It's like impressive in its own right. All right, let's continue on. I don't mean to linger on this.
Now you gotta go to the little boy's house.
Then I stop at my mom's.
Okay, there we go.
Then I stop at my mom's.
This is his mom's house.
But it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
You see, again, listen to Tifa's voice. She's like,
That was very questionable.
no, you see what I mean? Like, you have to pay attention to how she's talking. Because
The inflection.
because she's like, I'm not, the way you're saying it, I don't remember any of it like that. So she's just she's not questioning him though. She's just listening to him right now.
Why is your selections either annoyed or just I don't want to think about it?
He doesn't want to think about it. He is this, remember it's taxing on him to remember this shit. She's the other witness. But here we go, he's home. Strife residence.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there.
Look at his mom. It's him.
Is that you?
Hey,
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you. My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice.
Oh.
I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose.
Aerith is 1 year older than Cloud.
That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Those aren't the right memories.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
Barrett.
Rude.
Guys, so yeah, just like the PS1 version, but now you get to see why. So again, the PS1 version, you're just like, what's going on? But again, if you play through Remake, every time it goes matrixy glitch on you, it's because his memories are conflicted or messed up. Those aren't the real memories he's seeing, or he's seeing glimpses of the future. There's a lot of things going on here, but right there, he doesn't properly remember all of that.
It's interesting that every single one that changed ended with his name.
Sorry if you guys were getting double audio.
And so I don't remember Mr. Shenanigans, what's going on? I don't remember quite exactly if in the original, when he talked to his mom, I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly, but when you originally find out the actual incident where you actually see the proper memories, and Midil, he comes back and, oh, spoiler territory. He doesn't actually even speak.
At this point, it's been 30 years. Like, I know it's less than 30 years, but it's around 30 years. Like, if you don't know the story by now, like, you've had 30 years.
To his mom. He doesn't stop by because he's ashamed. I don't know. That might be going too deep diving right now, but
It doesn't help that in the original game, it wasn't actually voiced.
no, it
It was all
wasn't.
text-based. So you couldn't have inflections.
Can I do a TikTok on how to set up hardware and software? Are you asking about Piscani, are you talking about like streaming or like editing? I'd be the worst person to ask, actually, because I'm quite terrible, actually. I rely on YouTube guides. And legitimately, I'd be the worst person to ask because like mine is like it's like a hodgepodge. It's a miracle that this works. If you get what I'm saying, because I don't use OBS correctly, I don't use TikTok Live correctly, I don't use anything correctly the way it should be. I haven't really had time to sit down and just learn it. Because the little time I get, I just kind of go. I just kind of like do. And that's been kind of like my issue with a lot of things. So I do apologize. But no, there's a lot of YouTube guides that I personally just like, I just searched it and I look for like, you know, reputable like creators and stuff that put tutorials out there. And Elgato actually puts out really good, honestly, Elgato has really done a good job about putting tutorials out and so forth as well too. So there's that. Whew. Right, he's done. Oh, Timo, I'm not sure if you're still here, man, but I appreciate if anyone who's just sitting back and just kind of watching me edit, guys. You guys are watching my playthrough. Appreciate it, guys.
There's so much to be had there. Oh, morning Pilates.
You worked out with everyone?
Just for a bit.
Worked out with everyone. Oh, morning Pilates.
You worked out with everyone?
Just for a bit.
Worked out with
Smoke,
everyone.
appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Got your stretches in.
Arms tight to
And again, I apologize for my audio quality back then. I still didn't really figure everything out. So, you know, it's yeah. What's working on it?
the ears and spread those hands. Keep your arms straight.
Wanna join us for some... Ever since we heard a survey team was coming, we've been working our fingers...
This was 2 years ago. Essentially 2 years ago at this point. Actually, we are coming around to legitimately 2 years ago to this.
Hey, it's the cat. Got your stretches in.
Okay. Let's get to the story parts.
Takes me back.
Oh, wait, there's different instances.
Weak legs betray a weak...
So what's nice about this is he's commentating. Like even though he's just running around, that's him telling them, yeah, I went to this house, I went to this house, I visited here, and then Tifa's commenting on that.
Weak legs betray a weak mind. Takes me back.
Oh, wait, there's different instances. Come on, let's go back. Let's go over here. This is fucking hilarious. I love it. By the way, guys, welcome new viewers right now. Welcome to... All right, let's continue on.
Don't make any trouble. Everyone. These men in peace. Need to leave these men in peace. They can rest up for tomorrow.
Who's that?
That's enough. Please, go back to your homes.
Who is this? Oh, it's that Master Zengen? Oh, it's Master Zengen! What?
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Zangan.
Oh, it's Zangan! What?
Humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts. To
And
you.
Tifa's teacher. They actually introduced him! Oh my god. Oh, hello.
toned, but lacking mass. You need to
Bulk up.
Who asked you?
I love his music.
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her.
Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one.
If you see all his
She'll go
poses,
far.
it's Tifa's poses.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Wait, what was it going to be? This VOD's going to be a timeline of you learning to stream. Oh my gosh, Muggles, that's a statement right there. You're going to see the improvements throughout the years, technically, yeah. And Danny, yo, congrats on finishing it. That dude, I love that you're enjoying your playthrough, brother. That's awesome.
Oh, this is interesting. I can't believe they introduced him here. Because the thing is, if I remember correctly, she trained under him after this whole thing.
Nope.
I didn't realize she trained with him during this whole thing.
It was actually before. If you
And we
read the
actually
books,
getting
you
to meet
learn.
Master Zangan. Like, there were like artwork and cards about him, but they never showed this man until the trading card game. We're meeting him now.
I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest fights.
By the way, can you guys hear the game audio okay? Like, I know my audio spiked. Just again, I didn't get the levels right when I was recording and stuff, but you guys hearing everything okay on your guys' end? Making sure. But on top of that too, yeah, it's just I read the books afterwards, and you find out like, yeah, like Zangan was training Tifa as soon as pretty much like Cloud left. So when he left the village to go to Shinra, that's when the Tifa started her training and stuff. No, don't worry. Like there's definitely like outside of here, there are large portions of my VODs where I know I can naturally delete. Like I already instinctively know the portions of because I want the VODs to focus on the stories and the story side quests. So any of the mini games and so forth, like all like the hundreds of hours of me doing the mini games, I'm just gonna go ahead and speed. So you guys are gonna get like my third, like for example, my recent 16 hours doing the Shinra piano song, the battle song, the piano battle song. Like I'm gonna shrink that down to like 10 20 seconds of like the montage of it, and then me beating it. So that's how we're like this, the 330-hour playthrough recordings, I'm gonna try to get down to like 30 or 40 or even less. If we can keep it down to like a few hours per chapter, I think that'd be pretty decent. So just
are we gonna fight?
Should you need my help, just say the word.
knowing my pace,
I've been working on some new techniques. I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest.
I want to meet this voice actor. Oh,
We're all thrilled to have
interesting. Okay. Well, let's go up.
Didn't really notice at the time.
Well, let's go up.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself.
Oh, here we go.
What you looking at?
this landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me. Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian.
Next
She's
morning,
old
here we
enough to
go.
Make her own decisions now.
Oh, pop rock. Sorry, is it pop rock? Oh, pop rock man. Sorry about that. No, what's it called here? I have this the upper screen right here for the people on TikTok. The screen below is actually what I'm streaming on all the platforms. So we're currently live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. But I thought this might be just a better way for people to speak with me because you guys are on a vertical screen, so I'm even smaller. But I'm currently editing. I'm currently editing my VOD playthroughs of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm 2 years into my journey playing it, and just never had time to actually edit my videos. So I'm finally going back and editing it. But because it's been so long, and I'm finally at the end of the game, I was like, you know what, this is a good time for me to go back and kind of revisit my playthrough, edit it. You know, so killing two birds with one stone. So like, I'm still streaming. I'm editing it with you guys, but we're kind of going through my journey together. At the same time, by the end of it, I'll be able to have all my VODs out on YouTube and on Twitch there, so people can watch it as well too. So, yeah, and it's just plus too. It's just like, you know, I've had a lot of like new people join me throughout the last 2 years, and you kind of get to re-experience that with, you know, with each other. So, and we kind of did a preview earlier, but we're gonna get back to it here. But we're about to see I think the intro to this game was done so well, like the title screen. And
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian! Sephiroth, sir. I
Tifa's
must
dad?
insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa,
Whoa!
you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Our girl
Good
T.
morning, sir.
Oh my gosh, she's
I'll
so
be
short.
your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't.
Damn, call them out. Your job is to protect her.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on, where's the harm in that?
Just one picture. Oh, Sephiroth is a tall man. He's the Adonis of this game. So we're gonna recreate the photo now. Let's go.
Thanks.
Say cheese! Sounds like you were having a good time.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people cosplaying this trio. Let's be honest.
Later. For a while.
There's going to be so many people cosplaying this trio.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Sprinting.
okay, let's.
Sprinting.
It wouldn't let me go to the manor.
Can't go.
I'll have to go later.
All right, finally back to here. What's going up, lettuce?
I ain't running.
Hey, look, credits.
We got opening credits?
We made it to the opening.
We're still at the intro of the game. What? Oh my.
They're just looking for something peaceful.
Oh my god, look at this fucking game.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breath.
Oh, there's the reactor.
Oh yeah, this is editorception. It quite is. I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm revisiting my playthrough of Rebirth. I'm editing my VODs finally after 2 years of playing the game. And I finally got to the last chapter of the game, so it's kind of like you getting into it, but I haven't had time to really edit the VODs because of my streaming cycle. I'm like, ding dong, let's just merge the two together, and that way I can kind of do the both things. And it's been so long that I'm revisiting my journey and I'm re-commentating as well too. And you know, by the end of it, I'll have all 13 chapter parts out as of a playthrough that people can go ahead and watch. I've had several requests for my VODs to be out, so I was like, you know what, let me finally get it out there, and just start doing it. The amount of people I've convinced to buy this game just in my streams alone, I should get commission.
Could tire of it.
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips.
They got the landscape
Business
down.
trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Looks so good. This is how you do the intro, guys. This is a brand new game. Look, they're panning out. Look at it. Look at it. Holy shit. I was about to say those birds aren't flapping their wings, but they just did. Holy
What's up, concept?
shit.
Google search says Sephiroth's only supposed to be 6'1". That means Cloud's a shorty.
Still teenagers.
Means I'm taller
God,
than
they
than
did it. They
Sephiroth.
fucking did it, guys. Look at this game. Oh my god. Emerald City, get it. Get it. What do you mean you're debating? Get it.
Oh, that's when Emerald says, you know, I didn't play the first one, but I'll get this one. That would be funny. Wow, this is supposed to be 5'7".
I will explore later. We'll follow Tifa.
Emerald literally says, yeah, that they haven't played any of the others.
Oh. To be honest, you can probably just jump into this as is, dude.
And I will actually, for those of you that are contemplating, you could just jump into Rebirth and really just enjoy the world of Final Fantasy VII. And a few people have. And I've met a few people who started with 7 Rebirth and gone backwards. And they thoroughly enjoyed their journey. It's a different perspective if you think about it. And I actually really enjoyed the perspective of those people who started with Rebirth and they go all the way back to the OG games and play Crisis Core, right? And their perspective is slightly different, but they still appreciate it, you know, altogether. It's sort of like, you know, anyone who's watched a series, right? You kind of like, I'll put it this way, you know a story is good when you can go right in the middle of it. And then you go back and you can enjoy the rest of it in the beginning. But you love it so much, even in the middle of it, that you want to go back and learn more, right? Like a good K-drama, a good drama series or sitcom, right? You know, you're in the middle of it and you're just like, you have no idea what's going on. But then as it starts panning out, you start caring about these characters. And you're like, who is this guy? Who is this person? Oh, there was another game. Well, let's go learn about that. Oh my gosh. It's like you start, it just expands it so much more. So it's just like, it's so good.
Get the game and don't tell anyone.
God, we're exploring. The environments react to you touching it.
Careful now.
God, there's creatures running around. Can I go kill them?
Concepts like for one of the prizes.
Why is that the first thing that comes out of my head? Oh my god. Now I get it, guys. I know games like Elden Ring and all these other games have it, but when you watch people like me play this game, it's through our perspective from the original game to this. And that's why you're getting the reactions that I'm getting. Like, I can't believe I'm exploring the world of Gaia right now. So it's just like, it's that, but
Doesn't you just add a copy of the game?
oh, why did I pause there?
Or
That wasn't like the first thing that you.
I probably should have done that first.
Like the
right?
first thing.
Let's give away a copy of no. Let's do the double pack. Just honest opinion. Or I mean, I know you guys are. You know what?
Sorry, talk about the giveaway there for a second. Get the intro.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
I'm trying to take in the environment.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with
Do
all
you
the
see?
training
We
I've
just
had.
came from one end to the other. Like, this is a
Guess you
fully
really are
fleshed
the
out
best
map.
there is.
So okay, I see. This is interesting. When you're on the main paths, you can run, but when you're off the path, okay, so that's how. Oh, it's a simulated open world. Well, so far we don't know yet. So ready? I can't run to the side, but I can still walk.
That corrects itself
It will
later.
let me explore to a certain degree.
I'm over analyzing right now.
Yep, you see, I can climb. Oh, what? Oh.
Cloud's like a goat.
Oh, you can climb up the sides. Okay, so that's the limitation. So you see on the map right there, that's the limitations of what you can explore. Ooh.
It opens
also
up
be the
later. This is the
specific
intro.
It could be the specific section, yes. But
Move
we
on,
shall
Because this
see.
does seem like a very linear portion.
Oh, Lauren Allard, yes, the person who sang Never Enough. She sang the theme song to this.
Huh.
Which I didn't listen to until recently. I actually waited to listen to the song in the game. I didn't hear her Game Awards performance. I never listened to the music video. I never listened to the full song beyond the trailer. I waited until it was done in game in context, and it definitely hit really hard.
Fun fact, she sung this at the Video Game Awards.
Which I didn't listen to, I ignored.
We have our first battle.
Yeah, of course I know about the soundboard.
What the fuck is that?
It's ugly.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice.
Like a hybrid.
What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy
I'm
that.
trying to impress people.
Let's go. Fighting as Cloud. So they fight. Okay, they kept the same fighting style. They kept the it's all there. They kept the same fighting style as remake, and Zack intentionally plays differently.
They look like really ugly praying mantises.
Let's go.
Awesome.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Sephiroth seems so nice. How can such a sweet man turn so evil?
Possession.
Let's go. Let's continue on. I love the remix of the Nibelheim music. What? Is there a creature in the midst? It's
Yeah,
over,
Alejandro,
Anakin.
what's going on,
I have the
man?
high ground. Oh, they're coming with me. Initiating combat. Oh, enemy moves grow alerted to your presence. Initiating combat.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, enemy moves
I'm
grow
always see editing live
alerted to your
as I
presence
go.
as you. You can also run away. There we go. Oh, that's interesting.
That was borrowed from 13.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you can disengage if you don't want to fight them.
Yeah, 13 had that when they were really testing it out. Again, a lot of the open world combat got borrowed from 13 when they were testing it, and I just really like how that system went. Almost how like Crisis Core's original combat was.
Yeah. This is so.
The living combat.
We're here. I can't believe we're here right now, guys. This is.
Is that Mako? Whoa.
Leaked Mako. Holy shit. Damn, Tifa! Master Zangan taught you well.
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
So she didn't fight at all in the original, by the way, guys.
Just you watch.
All right, avoiding damage. R1 to block. They kept that. Circle dodge. Block with perfect timing.
Wait, there's perfect guards in here?
They put perfect guarding in.
Oh no.
Oh, they changed it.
It's not how you guard it.
Whoa, what was that?
What is aerial slashes was doing?
What was that nonsense? What?
Since when can Cloud aerial smash?
Apparently I could.
Well, that's that.
Let's go.
I will end up skipping some of the combat.
Come on, Parry King,
for
like
for
you're supposed to.
The VOD and stuff
Rise of
too,
P.
but
Supposed to Parry King, like you're supposed to.
That's that.
okay, I think I can skip. I can skip ahead here.
Targeting. Yep.
It's a tutorial.
Did you miss your spell?
You're done.
The combat is
Bye.
Very, very Kingdom Hearts floaty.
no, it's too much combat.
Let's finish this.
I gotta admit, the combat is
Bye.
Very, very Kingdom Hearts floaty.
no, it's too much, but it's flowing a lot better than I don't know. It's the remake combat, but it feels better.
It just feels refined.
Was Cloud?
Well done, Trooper.
That was Cloud.
Thank you.
Oh my God! Do you not notice that? Do you not notice that?
The recognition.
No, it's because in the actual memories, what actually happened, that's Cloud and this is Zack. And Cloud has been protecting her the entire time. So right now, the actions that are happening are technically accurate. That's Cloud. They actually represented the real Cloud in this memory, in this false memory right now. And oh my God, this is so. They're just showing you again the subtle changes and the subtle cues that they're doing. They're retelling the story right now. Oh my gosh.
Here's a question, Andrew. Are you going to open the collector's edition on stream?
Yeah, of course I am.
So you're going to be able to wait that long once it gets here?
It comes Friday?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
of course
that's
I am.
right. So the thing is, I pre-ordered the collector's edition for Rebirth, but it wasn't going to get to the store until like a few days after the release day. And so I ended up just buying the digital version so I can just play it right away. We can skip this portion, but that is very key right there, by the way, guys. So it's not that they changed it. It's in the original Nibelheim incident in the original game, they couldn't portray that. You couldn't see that. But in here, they can show it. And within Cloud's, even his false, this is how the events happen technically, even in his false memories. He is still in there. So his real memories are still embedded in there. And that's why you see Cloud's soldier model within this playthrough. I pointed out earlier in my VOD here, but you know, throughout, even in the original game, when we go back and revisit the memories, Cloud is the one that's always protecting her, making sure she doesn't go in and so forth. And another thing to bring up too, if it's been so long that these two characters saw each other, the way they reconnected here wouldn't have been the way it was, right? It would have been a lot more like, hey, long time no see, like much more heartfelt than the way it's been going. So there's that. But let me rewind a little bit here.
Oh my gosh.
Here's a question, Andrew.
I will unbox the Sephiroth edition with you to go watch the when Zack finally returns to Cloud. They
Here we go.
This is supposed to be Zack. So this this is supposed to be Zack. But in the original game, when Zack finally returns to Cloud, they go through this incident. You'll see how it ends and everything. It was originally Zack died protecting Cloud, and in the state of shock that Cloud was in, Zack looked at Cloud, was touching him while he was dying, was like, "You are my living legacy." And in that moment, Cloud imprinted because of the Mako and the everything, like essentially like a blood fusion type thing. But in that moment, all of Zack's memories, aspirations, and techniques, and Zack as an essence imprinted onto Cloud. And then so Cloud is Cloud, but he took on Zack's life, his memories, his desires, and everything. But keep in mind, though, they were fused with Cloud. So that's why in the original game, you had him literally, even still now, like his spasms that he's having memory wise, everything is completely out of whack with him. Nothing is solid. And so in here, the original, that's right. Yeah. The Genova cells that were injected into all soldiers have the ability to transfer information. So this is why, again, in the original remake, we're thinking that Advent Children Sephiroth projected his information down the cells through time. So much going on here. There's so much to dissect.
Well, it's also the status of soldier in general.
Yeah. To be honest, Yadi, I would recommend maybe, let's say you want to come onto my stream.
Well, it's also the status. Well, it's also the.
There's like 20-minute, 30-minute story recaps of Final Fantasy and stuff that I would actually recommend taking a look at. That actually would actually give you the base knowledge. There's like 20-minute, 30-minute story recaps of Final Fantasy and stuff that I would actually recommend taking a look at. That actually would actually give you the base knowledge here, but just know that in this memory, what actually happened, at least to this point, it was Zack there, and Cloud never made soldier. He was just a grunt soldier. He was still a soldier. He was still getting motion sick. He was a foot soldier. So I would go back and look at Crisis Core because you can see what happened. Yeah, actually, Crisis Core's cutscenes will show you exactly what happened here. And so Cloud came, when he came to the village, he stayed hidden. He kept his helmet on. He didn't interact with everyone because he was ashamed of himself. He didn't make first class like he hoped to be the hero that he had hoped to. So he was ashamed to even look at Tifa. But again, throughout this entire incident, you'll notice, and I'm gonna be interested in seeing what happens. How many times that one particular soldier that looks suspiciously like Cloud and sounds like a young Cloud steps in to protect her. So let's just keep on going. So I'm sorry once again overanalyzing, but we just appreciate that this is so good right now. This is so good. And Yadi, I do need to preface too. I do need reason why I'm going so crazy right now is because I played this game when it came out in 1997.
He abused that disc.
Here, quick fun fact.
Chat, should I keep this portion in? So this is my general question to kind of all of you who, like, for those of you who watch people's playthroughs and stuff. This is different. I know a lot of people just focus on the gameplay and the cutscenes and stuff too. I go off on major tangents and stuff. This is where I kind of go through the chronology of the game. I look at my old strategy guide and stuff. Is this kind of stuff good to keep in? Like, would you guys be interested in my nerding out? Or like, is this kind of stuff good to kind of cut out? Since I do repeat myself quite a bit over, the course of my playthroughs because of people coming in and out.
Actually,
I'll let you watch it.
You want to know how much? This is my original strategy guide of the original Final Fantasy VII. Okay, this thing is being held together by hopes and dreams right now. This is like me removing the archives from the National Archives. Like, it is being held on by layers upon layers of Scotch tape. Layers upon layers of Scotch tape. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but the sheer number of Scotch tapes I used on this thing, the fact that this is over 20, oh my God. This is over 27 years. Oh my God.
You're almost 30-year-old game.
Oh, it's almost 27 years old. But the bindings are coming loose. The pages themselves, look how worn out. I read this thing like no end. Okay, this thing was my Bible. I didn't read books. I didn't study for history. I studied Final Fantasy VII.
He looked at stat sheets and pictures of maps.
Oh, I memorized this thing.
Cartography.
I can completely blind play the original game. And just so you know, ready? Here, let's just show you guys where, so that's the side quest, right? So let's go to, so ready? That's the original game story strategy guide, right? Okay. We are this is crazy. So
I can cut the blank part out.
This is crazy. So left.
Well, you gotta also remember
it was story
in the very beginning of the game.
Yeah, so this is the beginning part of the game, and this is where we are right now. This is how much we have left.
Well, you gotta also remember it was what, 3 discs?
But ready? You want to know how much the Nibelheim incident was? It was 2 pages.
Yep.
2 pages was the Nibelheim incident. 2 pages. This 2 pages.
Because the original game was 3 discs.
It was 3 discs.
And like Midgar was disc 1. The main aspect of Midgar was disc 1.
No, it was disc no, disc 1 ended after like.
Was it?
Yeah. But yeah, this is what we played in remake. We're hoping in this we go through. Sorry, this is not giving me proper perspective. But just know, like, for me, like, the reason why I brought this up is that's why I'm going so crazy. I am a person, so not just the original game, but the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. So Advent Children, Dirge of Cerberus, Crisis Core, the Turks game on the mobile game. I played all of those.
The Turks game.
By the way, you'll notice, so one of my friends back in the day gifted me a mint condition version of the original strategy guide. So I still have that. So, and once again, for those that didn't see this right here, again, if you know what this is, you know what this is. Camera focus. Camera focus. There you go.
Your hand big up behind
if you know what this is, this was the initial first release of Advent Children in the United States. This is back in like 2006 or 5. Like, no, this is 2005 right here. Right here. This was the GameStop advertisement from the shelf because I asked my boss if I could just take this and I took it. So
what about that Final Fantasy movie, the first one?
We don't talk about that.
Spirits.
We don't
within.
talk about spirits. But either way, like, but again, like, but this is what I'm. But this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this. Wait. So Yadi, you don't have to be that deep dived in. The whole point of this remake story was so that you can experience the journey in the story, like to your own liking. To be honest, it's like a Lord of the Rings fan. You have the people who read the Silmarillion, who read The Hobbit before watching Lord of the Rings, but you could still enjoy Lord of the Rings without knowing all that, you know? So like you can still enjoy it, but if you ever like want to deep dive, like trust me, I know not many people have the patience to play the original games, but go take a look. Oh no, that's not a full scale. We already sold out of the full scale Buster Swords.
I got the
Full scale's 3 times the size.
Let's continue the game. Nerd-splaining done. Sorry guys, back to your normally scheduled view. Actually, can someone check how far is Maximilian dude right now is playthrough? Like, I wonder where he's at right now.
Spoilers, what? It's just in an area that you shouldn't even know.
Limit break, cross slash.
I'll look at his thing.
He's playing right now, right?
Probably. If he's not, then yeah, he's live. He's been live for. I got an ad for doing. Hold on.
I mean, streaming is his like main thing, so he.
Yeah, I want to see how long he's been.
He's gonna be able to play for a long time.
I'm gonna skip this portion here.
Later. Started like.
Tell you.
Actually, never mind. I'll just leave it in.
Cutscene.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
I'll tell you, he's already
he's
dealing with
way
chocobos.
ahead of me.
He's dealing with chocobos.
I'll be
Okay,
careful.
Mick Garzolan. By the way, he started like at like 9 o'clock or earlier than that with he got an early access. So equipping materia, we'll do that later. I don't need to review, but let's go ahead and improving materia.
I'll be
okay, Mick
careful.
Garzolan. He got like 9 o'clock or earlier than that with he got an early access. So
I was obviously kind of pacing myself against like others, like the people who were just like blitzkrieging through, and then you have people like me just. I think I was like the only one in the first playthroughs and stuff, right? Just taking forever. Like by the time I got to the end of chapter 2, people were already on chapter like 6 and 8. Like they were way ahead. And like looking at it now too, I'm just like, they really just skipped everything. They were just so focused on just story. Like, I don't know. To each their own. I mean, they got by this point they're already done. They already know about part 3 and all that other stuff. Blah blah blah.
Improving AP. Okay, so like once again, they're treating this at like everything that they're showing you. By the way, so Yadi, you could easily just jump right into this game. You can just watch the recap like we did earlier and just jump right into this. Same thing with you, Emerald City. They are doing the beginner's tutorial like this is a fresh gameplay right now. And in all honesty, it could be by itself too.
Well, they almost had to, especially because of the fact that it's not like it's bringing your save over, so you don't get your exact character.
There we go. Now we got a de-assess materia. Oh, let's see if they did the same trick with the dots to see if if you assess all the creatures right. AP. Okay, so like one.
I'll leave that
AP.
in too.
Okay, so
tutorial stuff is okay in the beginning.
oh, here we go. Time to test the Siri out.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Time to test the theory out.
Oh, apparently Max actually waited till midnight to play.
He did?
Yeah.
What was he playing?
He probably was playing the demo again. Or he was doing what he's been doing where it's like, I'm going to nerd out about graphics. Because he did that in like 2 videos where it's like, I'm just here to mess with graphics and graphical input.
Oh, you know what it is? Because he played the demo, he probably continued that from the last game.
Yeah, he was playing
now. So, cutscene.
Have any... Yeah, you gotta make it safe.
Again, guys, I hope you, like, I'm not trying to rush through this. So I hope you guys are like, I hope you guys are okay. Once again, guys, I hope you, like, I'm not trying to rush through this. So I hope you guys are like, I hope you guys are okay and willing, just, you know, come with me on this ride, just because, like, I'm just trying to, like, enjoy it.
Did Angora just give me a sub? Oh, I owe you one now too. I can't just get Ringo a body pillow and get nothing from my space dragon. All right, next time you're on. And once again, guys, sorry I've been away for the last few days. For those you just joined, I had the super flu the last few days, and I'm still not feeling the best today. I also just had a drink earlier, which I probably shouldn't have in my condition, but we're plowing through this. It's already 1 a.m. in the morning. Dear God, that's what happens when I talk about this game. You guys want me to keep going? Like, I'm not sure how many people are just lurking or just like actually watching this right now.
As we go. Whoa. Go. Weakness to win. Good to know.
So again, I'm going to be skipping forward a little bit, like, again, to get the story parts here. So these are the kind of skippable areas.
Down for nerd splitting and tangents. Yep. So there's still no jumping in combat. So my thing was the aerial combat was my wind attacks.
You're done.
You're done.
Bye. You're done. That's that.
I do like the difference in how Zack fights and Cloud fights for sure. I wish I could take more time to just appreciate the land, but I do want to get on with the normal game though. I want to see what else they have to. What I love how they encourage you to explore, guys. They want you to. See, I love how they encourage you to explore, guys. They want you to look around. You never know what you can find. Chests or crates.
Hey, not that way.
They won't let me?
Said not that way.
Wait.
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
All right, here we go. Hint, hint. You know we got a troll. What? You know we got a give you. Okay. Okay. So so a lot of the mechanics from remake fall. I'm confused. Okay, so so a lot of the mechanics from remake fall, you know, obviously carry through to here. So they obviously still use. So what's nice about these transitions? You might be like, oh, these are kind of weird. They use this as the loading map because they're right now rendering the next section of the map for you right now. This is what they use this section for.
Angels meaning them.
Huh?
Angels meaning them. That they like to troll you. Them in concept.
This is what they use this section
Concept.
for.
Angel.
Angel and concept.
Angels meaning them.
Oh.
They like to be trolls.
Switch over my glasses.
Probably.
My eyes are dry. Guys, thank you for convincing me. Let's go. Juice Sephiroth.
Through Shinra. This way.
Okay, so I took off my see, like, so there's sections like that where I'm like, I'm taking off my contacts. There's no need for me to leave that in the VOD, so I'm gonna delete that out. Like, I actually do want like the playthrough to be a playthrough for you guys in the story as well too. Also loves it when I tangent nurse playing. I do it so many times. Like, the thing is, like, I'm gonna have like this. It's sort of like here listening. Like, I'll put it this way: for those of you who haven't content created before, you guys are just starting to. One of the first things you're gonna hate is like legit listening to yourself. Sometimes you can be your own worst critic. It's like raising children. They're like mini versions of you, and you just like, you love them, but you also hate it. No, it's all good. But I'm gonna go for just a little bit longer, guys, and then I'm gonna get my rest. I'm still sick. I'm gonna try to get some rest here. Zeke, if you're still on, if my body feels like it, I will do the squat workout tomorrow to make up for Saturday, and then go from there. But there will be long portions where I just sit down and listen, just because, you know, I'll just edit and I'll just let the playthrough just happen. But I'll still be here. I'm here. Next night.
This way. Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff.
Oh, excuse you, Sephiroth.
Lead on.
You see, I think my disadvantage of not playing the demo. So I didn't play the demo, so I couldn't react like everyone else did. So I'm taking a lot longer in the beginning, like than everyone else is right now. Again, I'm also not looking to rush this either. I want to enjoy this game. This is an adventure. You're gonna spend I just spent $90 on a game. I'm gonna get my full time out of it.
I'm getting my 90 hours out of it.
$1 an hour.
I got 330. I've gotten over 300 hours of play on this thing. I've definitely gotten my money's worth on this game. Oh my gosh.
Oh yes. Oh, to make yeah. I'm thinking about I'll make file. Go. Oh, it's dark. Oh, there you go.
That was a weird transition.
Whoa. Look at the lighting. Okay. There's some lighting issues going on here.
They've patched a few things.
Okay, so they really extended this area a bit out. Orb of level boost materia. Orb of level boost materia. Are we getting to keep all this? Increase length of level materia by... Oh, interesting. So... Are we getting to keep all this? So if I went to... Now the healing... This is good for like specific boss fights if you're looking to... Obviously, you need to do elemental damage. So I guess we're in the reactor now. Remember, pay attention to two different character models. Left one's Cloud. The exploration. Oh, there's some damage here. Jeez, they did not take care of this place. Ooh, what's that creature over there? This is a mini boss. Ooh, what's that creature over there? This is a mini boss? Holy shit, what is that? Oh yeah, this is what... Let's go! This is one of the This is one of the boss. This is one of the regular. This is one of the regular creatures you face.
That perfect guard.
Yep.
It's nice when you pull it off.
Yep.
Ooh, does it increase their voice?
Oh, the punishing strong attack is different. Assess it before I forget.
Yeah, remake made me assess everything.
Let's go. Oh, I need more.
Need more mana.
Yo, let's go.
Burn. Piece of cake.
Exploitative practices. All right, that's cool. Remember to assess. So that is one of the creatures from the original game. They just all right, that's cool. I just gotta remember. I always gotta remember to assess. So that is one of the creatures from the original game. They just they redid. Nice. We can finally jump over obstacles to explore. I do need that ether, but we'll see before if they have a rest station before the boss fights. Nope. Come back around. Up the hill we go.
Apparently, there was chaos in Japan because of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Square accidentally mislabeled the discs.
For a while, but there are still pockets of Mako gas all over the mountain. Try not to breathe it in if you can.
Don't want to get Mako poisoning.
You guys already have it.
We don't know that. Yeah, Square labeled the data disk and played discs reversed.
To Mako gas concentrations. Air purification unit must be employed.
Yo, let's go on, Sam.
Gas.
Search will connected to this Mako purify. Oh, I think the little pockets. It's a freaking vacuum cleaner. Are you kidding me? It's a freaking vacuum cleaner. Are you kidding me?
It's an air purifier, Andrew. No, it's an air purifier, Andrew. Get it correct.
These are little things just to keep. It's like a Roomba for Mako.
No Mako gas detected. Elevator access granted.
Here we go. Come on in, boys, ladies and germs. Continue on with the story. They're aware. I must continue. Oh my god. This function right here was so neat. Oh my god. This function right here was so needed for a remake. Oh, it's so satisfying to jump through obstacles. It's those quality of life up improvements. Because they had more time to develop the world and maps, so it's just like, let's go. Switch, Aik. The abyss. I want to explore the mountain. We go out into the abyss. I want to explore the mountains. I want to explore the world.
You will. Did you play the demo?
No.
Okay, you didn't play the world.
No, I literally, I did put on in the background Max's video. He just stood in one space and played with graphic switches, and He was using a switchboard for his HDMI and switching it through different converters that he had, and he would switch them manually, and you'd see it lose signal. And
I demand you tell me. Don't troll me like this. Where I would miss it.
Walkway.
No, wait. I think up here.
Maybe up
Oh. I can't go down that way. I want to go down that
Can
way.
you go up though?
No, this is the limitations of here. Don't scare me like that.
Why did you believe him so fast?
We are all walking. Here we go. I can destroy random things now. Yes.
All right, there we go. Like, there's like sections where I'm like, all right, definitely. Yeah, Tiscani, thank you so much. Have a good night. I'm probably gonna be calling it night soon here anyway.
Here we go. We've made it up to the reactor finally.
Rain.
We are all walking blind.
All right, actually, I think this is a good stop here. We're actually like a little bit more than halfway through. Because I've kept deleting as we went. So I think we'll be able to finish tomorrow night this section. I think chapter 2 is then calm, so we can go from there. So with that said, guys, thank you guys for joining tonight. I'm sorry, I'm just I'm starting to feel it. I think it's a good stopping point for me right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm still recovering from my flu. So let's see who we got. Oh, Lady Anoha's. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Unrolling Kaidesa, Porcelain, Elia. Okay, let's do Lady Anoha. She's playing Genshin Impact. She's always been a great supporter. She's always lurking in the background in here as well too. So we'll go ahead and give her a raid. Yeah. So then while we get the raid prepped, let me go ahead and grab you guys. Get you guys all in the giveaway before everyone starts heading out. And then we can go from there. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling just a little bit better so I can start streaming earlier. I mean, tonight I spent time with my boys, so it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone got 5 entries tonight. So I got you guys all entered. You guys are all set. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Sorry I didn't start earlier and I've been gone the last few days, so hopefully tomorrow feels better and we'll go from there. But you guys all have a wonderful night. It's good seeing you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna keep on editing. We're gonna get through this. I do want to get through it. Like, this is one of the tasks I want to get done and just be. I want Final Fantasy, that chapter, be kind of like done, and you know I can move on with some other things as well too. But with that said, give Lady Anoha some love, guys. She's been a great support of the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night.